Got a splinter, man. Look at that. It has a big black splinter in it from that freaking plywood yesterday. Coming up, buddy. Come on, D. Come on. Come on. Come on. A lot of people are still on prepared citizens, too. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on, D. Here, babe. Get over here. Come on, bud. Come on, man. Come on. Good morning, Krista and Adrian. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I haven't had a ACR. Mama Bear's here, too. I've been working like crazy doing that flooring, so today I figured I'd get on and do a live since we're off. Hopefully tomorrow and Sunday I'll be off, too. We're not sure. We got to wait for some more stuff. So, are you coming up, big guy? Or are you going to sit right there? Hope everybody's been doing. Hey, it's Friday. Hope everybody had a great week at work and everything. My belly growled. My belly was hungry. Come on, Demon, are you coming up? You're just going to stand right there the whole time. Yeah, finally, I miss doing my lives, man. It's been a weird week not having a live chat at all. So it's been one. I've been waiting, and we were supposed to work today, but then something happened, and the guy that we're working for, hey, it's all good, Adrian. I know usually you listen, brother. Hope everything's going well, man. Pat, what's up, brother?
Hey, Adrian.
The guy we're working for, his dad got sick. We're fixing his parents' house up, and his dad's having some issues, so they're at the hospital today. That's why we're not working today. So, Levi, what's up, brother? Everybody's here. But I was just over on Prepared Citizens and was talking to Jade, and I will show you guys what I carry in my pocket. Like I said, I got a tourniquet, a cravat, pressure gauze, a Sharpie, and a Right in the Rain pen. I carry this every day just because, man, you never know what's gonna happen. Like I've sitting there training one day with somebody, and we coming home from work, man, and witnessed a car accident and saved a woman's life with a tourniquet and some compressed gauze on her son's face. And ever since then, man, I carry one, and I have a bunch of them. Hey, Alan, what's up? But so, how's everybody's week? Y'all have a good week? It's been a week here. It's nice weather. It was nice most of the week, and then yesterday we got some rain, and now it's cold out. We actually had to burn the freaking heater today. Yesterday was raining. It rained last night. Dang, Mama Bear was out of it. She wasn't feeling good last night, so I don't know if she forgot it just didn't rain. It rained. Hold on, I gotta fix my messages, guys. There's Pilgrim. What's up, brother? I figured everybody was still on Prepared Citizens. I hate starting my live when he's still got his going because a lot of my people go over and get on his live, but I was like, well, I'm already 30 minutes late. So he said, I know it's messing up everybody's routine, man. Like, I get it. Everybody's used to coming and watching me do my lives, and then I have to go back to work, and it's like no live. So it messes my mornings up, too. Exactly, Pat. Like, and there's some things, like you can improvise things for certain things, but an improvised tourniquet doesn't work. I don't believe it will. But I can't say that. I witnessed a guy crash his motorcycle, and when he crashed his motorcycle, he hit the guardrail, and his leg got amputated pretty much. And they didn't have a tourniquet, and they used a belt. It slowed the bleeding down enough to where the paramedics could get there and actually put a tourniquet on them. But just carry a tourniquet, man. They're expensive, but your life is worth it. So, and more than likely, you're not gonna, be in a combat zone and step on an IED and have to use your tourniquet. You'll be in a car wreck, though. Oh, God. I don't know what. People are going to start getting on here already. And amphetamines. Ain't no amphetamines here. The only amphetamines that you're ever going to see me is caffeine, buddy, right here.
Levi said, I nuked my routine this week.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
We're good. We are good. Ready for this dang spring weather to come, man. It feels good all week when I'm at work. It feels really good, like 70s, 80s, having a good time. Oh, started carrying a cucumber. Oh, that's for the other channel, ACR, that Prepared Citizens was talking about. We put that on the other channel.
CJ, we said hola to you.
Exactly, Pat. And your chances are running up on a car accident or something, man, is way more than you running up on a gunshot victim or something like that. Like, if you drive a car every day, chances are you're going to either be in a wreck or see a wreck. So have something like that. But I mean, this stuff I just pieced together. Like, I had tourniquets. I have 4 tourniquets on my kit. One, this was one extra one, and I really like this one. It's metal. The windlass is like solid metal, and it's thick. You can see it. Like, that's metal. And then it's got like this little claw, so it's easy to adjust real quick. And then, like, I just carry a cravat because you can make a bunch of stuff out of that. And compressed gauze, even with a tourniquet, if you're not bleeding out, but it's bleeding enough to where you can't get to stop, you can apply enough pressure on a tourniquet to hold it to where it'll stop it. And you compare that with the compressed gauze, then you really have it. I also carry a boo-boo kit from Prepared Citizens with the Slishman's wrap, some boo-boos, Band-Aids, stuff like that, his little thing. Dude, if you don't have one, get up with them and get one, man. For very little money, you can get a boo-boo kit and those Slishman's wraps. Those things are off the chain. I didn't realize what it was until he sent me a kit, and I watched one of his videos, and I was like, bro, that thing is damn near as important as a tourniquet. So,
hold on.
What?
I was gonna start. Hey Sarah, yep, they're starting it early.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You're right. It's hello, not hola, como está.
This is English. We're in America. You shouldn't have to press 1 for English.
Pilgrim.
Yeah, Pilgrims they're cheap. They're $10, and if you spend another $10, you get a case that you can mount it, and it's got the name and everything on it. So it's pretty cool. I never realized about it until I got one, and then I started, like I said, I watched Jay's videos, and I was like, man, that thing is pretty badass. Like, why isn't everybody carrying one of those? Like, especially in the military, where, I mean, that makes sense. But exactly, Levi. I'm not pressing 1 for English. And you guys might notice our phone's a little different. I'm sitting down lower on the bed. I have to get a new mattress. My mattress finally took a kaput, and it was killing Mama Bear and I. So now the little back to the camper mattress, and this thing sucks. Yeah, we don't speak towelhead over here. But yeah, we're sitting lower, so I'm kind of getting used to it now. So yeah, Pilgrim or a wrist. You can make a sling. You can even take it and wrap it around you and Velcro it and make a sling if you have a hurt arm. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with that thing. And he gave Mama Bear and I each one for our kit. So hopefully this year I'm going to get out and do some training with Jay. I want to go up there and do one of his classes. So he's in Alabama, a little south of me, but it's not too bad. It's not like I drive west. I'm going to go out to Light Fighters too. Light Fighters, good morning, brother. I know you were just in here. I didn't even say good morning. I'm going to get out to do some training with him too. I got my gear out, guys. The other day I opened up the war chest over there, and I have got to get some new belts. So if anybody's in need of a big, I don't even know what size, I guess it's like a 40 to 46 waist belt, I got one. In Georgia? Maybe he is in Georgia. I thought he was in Alabama. Ohio? I thought he was in Alabama. I know Fatty West Side's in Georgia. I know they're all down south, Alabama that way. So I would like to get down there to them. If that Alabama, Georgia be even be closer because I can get to Georgia in a few hours.
Alan, duct tape fixed everything.
I keep duct tape too. I keep duct tape wrapped on light. Every time I get a lighter, I wrap it with my little duct tape and throw it in my kit. It does help, and it does stick to wounds. You can, hey, Top G, what's up, brother? You can improvise, a lot of shit out of duct tape. I'll check, man. I don't know. I thought he just said Alabama on his live chat. But either way, Georgia, Alabama, that works for me because that's just a little farther south. And I can be in Georgia in like 6 hours.
It's a southern thing. We use duct tape for everything down here, Krista.
He'll be here. He's going to stop in after his live. I'll hit him up then to find out. I had his address that he sent me, so I was going to send him, but I'll do the box away.
That's right.
He said, then more till it works. Yeah, wrap it up. Just get the good duct tape because, I was getting that Gorilla duct tape, which I thought was really good, which it is. Then I found this stuff at Ace Hardware, and That shit is crazy sticky for duct tape. Like, and it's tough. You know how most duct tape, like being a painter, I can just rip it with my fingers. This duct tape, you have to actually bite and rip it or cut it with a knife. It's that strong. And it was only like $10. The other one was like $15 for a roll of duct tape. I said, holy shit, man. Elusive. There we go. Oh, I know you've been busy, bro. You, so have I, so have you. I've heard, man, I've been working. I'm going to make some videos. Like I said, I opened up my war chest over there and was going through all my stuff. I just got to get some new belts. Also, I did get,
Good morning,
I'll share this. So I don't know if you guys read the Professional Citizen Handbook. If you don't, you should. I got this one in the mail yesterday. And I also got just a notebook. I thought these were pretty cool. It's just a notebook. Just something to write in, like a field handbook. It's just got lined paper in it. So I like that. And I'll have a video coming up. I got the things. I don't know where they are right now. Of course, why would I not know where they are? I got the stuff I need to fix my helmet. I don't know where I do with them. I have the pads to fix my helmet. I got a old Mitch helmet, and it's got the mount for night vision and whatnot. And I was like, man, everybody's talking about buying like Team Wendy bump helmets and hard head veterans and shit. And those things are like $1,200, and some of them aren't even ballistically rated. They take a skateboard helmet and make it look tactical. I actually have a military Kevlar helmet, but the pads on the inside, the backing was falling off and they were falling out, and it's just old. So I found it on Amazon for like 10 or 15 bucks. It's a whole new set for the pads. It comes with the sticky things to put on the inside to connect the pads to. I just freaking had it. I was wanting to share it with y'all. No, I don't know what the hell I did with it. Is it behind me, Mom?
Alan, you are so right about that.
There we go. And here's the pad kit. You see all the pads in there? So I'm going to be doing a video on replacing those. And Cajun, what's up? He said concert last night. Who'd you go see, Cajun? So I got the pad kit. I'm going to save up and eventually get a new chin strap. And I want the one with the winder on the back that tightens the head strap and chin strap up. Those are like 50 bucks. I just didn't have the money. And I got some shock cord coming hopefully today. So I'll be able to make my pack covers and my helmet cover, and I'm going to do videos on it. I haven't quite figured out how to do the pack cover yet or the helmet scrim with the shock cord, but I'm studying it and working on it. So, oh, he said the Houston Rodeo. Oh, that'd be cool to see. I bet. It's pretty badass. Fucking everybody riding them bulls and shit. How long was it, man? I'm sure it was a pretty couple hours. That'd be pretty cool. I did the PBA when they came to North Carolina in PNC Arena. I set the bull riding rings up and they bring the dirt in and shit. Oh, Glory, what's up, brother? Good morning.
Top G asked you how
work was good, man. We did a lot of work in a few days. Like, I think it surprised our boss how fast just me and one other guy put that floor in. We ripped the other whole floor, and one had 4 layers of different kind of plywoods and stuff on it. We took it all the way down to the floor joists and then ripped all the floor joists out, put all new treated floor joists in, and then covered it with 3/4 inch plywood. So it was a lot of work. It was nasty. That's why my voice sounds like it does, breathing all that dust and crap.
Good morning, Glory.
He said we got a lot of snow, Top G. Man, yesterday, I'm sure he ain't happy. He said he's making it, but he ain't happy. Poor little dude. We still praying for him, Glory. I know it's your boy, so we praying for him, man. We know how that is. As long as he's making improvements. Exactly. He ain't got to be happy. He just got to be alive and healthy. None of us is really happy, I guess, but I worry about little dude. We finally put our pups outside permanently. They got too much in here and was tearing everything up, and it was just hard. So
it's been harder for us than it has been for them.
Yeah, they love it outside. We were like, man, I miss the babies. But it's just time. They get to a certain age, and it's just too much. It was too much for us. And
I want to go on a snowmobile.
That's who's been doing.
Funky Prepper.
Oh, yeah.
They got hit.
For what?
M15.
Huh?
I guess at M15.
M15?
That's what they said up here.
What happened, guys? I missed this whole thing. I'm looking at the chat, but I missed it. I'm just.
If you have money, Pilgrim He had M15 visit him and on their watch list.
Oh, M15 is like the CIA kind of with us. I think it's like that. That would suck. I don't do any political stuff. I don't know enough about politics to really.
Oh, good morning,
Morning, Tower Guy. What's up, brother? Good morning. But I don't really talk about politics too much, man. Not on here. Most of the time, I try to keep it light. We have fun and joke and, talk about cucumbers and shit. So, but yeah, man, like that shit'll hit them. They'll hit them hard. He blocked Prepared Pathfinder, me, and a few other channels. We're not sure why. Tom said on his channel. Wow. That's crazy. A Funky Prep. I don't think I've ever. Maybe I've watched a video or two. I don't think I have. The man that bred Mick is having another litter from that same pairing. He told me told him we want a male with a blue eye, probably from what before I get him. Hey, that's cool, Glory. I have a little pup running around. That's gonna be wide open. Funky Prepper in UK got raided by MI5. I'm a mod over there. Damn, that's like some damn dude. You get raided by them. Why did they raid him? Just thought he had guns and all kinds of shit, stuff he ain't supposed to have. Hey, we're doing good, Tower Guy. Can't complain, brother. Work picked up for a little bit, not slow back down a little bit, but it'll pick back up. My boss, man, he's been saying he ain't getting a lot of calls. He's like, man, usually I'm doing 30 or 40 bids by now, preparing stuff for the whole summer, getting prepped up. He said, we're not getting any calls, man. His landlord that he works for, he's got that house that we're redoing for his parents. So, he can only do that when he can afford to, They're still out here, dude. We still have them fucking pigs, guys.
I just ran them off.
Mama Bear just ran them off. They killed my dog food and chicken food. So we got to go get more of that. Hell, the other day, Mama Bear, I walked out to go to work. Mama Bear went out for something, said they were sleeping in the yard. Funky was waking up lots of people. He's the biggest prepping show in UK. That's cool. Porky Pig.
I wish I could take. Oh,
I know, Tower Guy. I'm sorry, brother. Like, I am. Lawfully, what's up, bro? I am gonna blackout twin. I'd love to have a fucking 300 blackout. I want one, but I don't know, man. Just more calibers I have to buy. That's why married men hunt and fish. The late part is over when you say I do. She say I did. Yeah, you say I do. She say you used to. Mama's not pretty. Mama's pretty cool. She don't give a shit. If I say I want to go hunting or something, she'll be like, "Can I go?" Or hey, I want to go train. She'll be like, "Can I train?" Because I'm gonna start training Mama Bear a whole lot more. Now they won't hear it coming. I know if I had the 300 suppressor, man, that blacked out 300 blackout suppressed, hell, they won't hear it coming either way.
But I started to get attached to these stupid.
Dude, they come up and he doesn't give a shit. So they just live over here now, I guess.
They sleep in our yard.
They sleep in your. They literally get in my dog's houses with them and lay in the doghouse with them. Although my half husky, half pit bull, she did not like that motherfucker. So we were out here in the yard and Mama Bear was trying to chase the pigs. Well, the pig ran through where my dog Cheyenne was, and fucking Cheyenne took off like a little brown bullet, boy, and got right up on the pig's butt and bit her in the back leg. That pig squealed like a pig, ran off. I was laughing like hell. Hey, y'all even like the sound effects, huh? I don't see any use for having a 300 black unless you're going to suppress it. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, I'd like to have one with a suppressor on it, but it's like I said, it's just more rounds that I have to buy. Cajun, you're getting rid of yours? What are you going to get with it? Twin, one of our airports is closed due to a big fire. Over 150 flights canceled. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, I pray for them too. Yeah, Cajun's is suppressed. Cajun's actually got a really nice 300 blackout, which a friend of mine that comes up and trains with me a lot, Lee, he has one and it's suppressed. And I love shooting it out here because it's so fucking quiet. And I mean, it's a good one, you know? It's a good, solid hitting round. Yeah, I'm thinking, man, maybe let me get the AR-10 finished and that dual upper, one lower AR kit that I want to build, and then I might think about building one because I'd like to have one suppressed and then just for like a truck gun because they're sharp.
Chris, they do like it here better, but I don't like it here better for them.
I mean, I wouldn't mind them if they stayed here, if they would stay here and we wouldn't get in trouble, or B, they were in something where they're not just tearing up everything. Because it's almost time to start planting garden. I'm planting some plants today that I got in a care package, some skunk hero plants. They all, every fucking seed I put in that little thing popped. So I got the cups, I put them in these cups. with pot and soil half full, and then when they grow, I fill it up. They can stay in there for a couple weeks, and then I'll get them in the ground. That 700 with SIG optic on it. Shit, why can't it be tax time, bro? I got them waiting on my taxes. Those motherfuckers need to come on. So my boss man went and did his taxes. He ended up owing the federal government $22,000. Well, he paid those motherfuckers in full yesterday. He said, bro, I'm broke as shit now. We got to get back to work. He said, but the fucking government's paid and they can't say shit. I was like, I hear you, bro. Cajun, put it up on Discord for everybody to see. If I had it, I would buy it. Anything Cajun has is really nice, guys. Just so y'all know. I've known Cajun for a long time, and anything that Cajun has firearm-wise is really nice. In optics, I mean, he has Night Force optics and shit. I'm just a poor guy in a camper. I can only afford Vortec. Damn the government. I'm with you on that. The plus middle licks. Huh. The plus at the bottom, so I can do that, right? There's the plus. Oh, start a poll. Huh, okay. Now I know how to start a poll. I have to think of something that we can. So you press this. It says start poll. Oh. And then I guess you can just type in whatever you want. We paid $58,000 in taxes last year. We got 38 back. It's all spent already. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. I'm waiting on mine. It's mostly gone anyways. But hey, once I get it, I'll be upgraded to a couple better things, and I'll be good to go. Freaking 38,000. That's crazy. Yeah, my boss, he got a bunch of 1099s. I mean, he had one of his credit card machine things sent him a 1099 for $98,000. That tells you anything. He talks about how broke he is, but he's got the money, but he always has. See, some people's idea of broke and my idea of broke are two different things. If I tell you I'm broke because I don't have any money, a lot of people tell you, oh, I'm broke, and they got $100,000 in the bank, which is why they have it like that. And we work hard. I mean, Philip does a lot of shit that the guys aren't with him. Like, he does a lot of work at night and stuff like that. So, but it's just there. And he said, man, I paid them all in full. Now I'm broke. And I'm like, man, welcome to my world, buddy.
You're broke or are broke?
Like I said, I wish that if you were an employer and you have people that work for you, you should have to live off what they make for like a month. You know what I mean? Oh, he's been here.
Morning, tower guy.
Hey, that's cool, Glory. Hell yeah. Yeah, everybody's broke nowadays, though, man. We can be cash broke. Well, only millions. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you can have a lot of assets and shit and still be rich. I'm rich in a different way, man. I don't have any mortgage or car payments or anything like that. What little bit of money I make goes to the homestead and feeding the animals and keeping us alive. And I do get, every once in a while, I have a little extra money where I can get some stuff I need for my gear, or, you know, a book or something, because I collect books. So I got like 4K saved up, and yeah, like I have all the money I have, I got to pay bills with and get animal food because the fucking pigs ate my animal food.
Hey, listen, so get that raise.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but the more you make, the more your bills cost. So it's like the more money you get, everything seems to cost more. But everything is going to get better down here again. Like, we just got to keep moving forward, like I always say, always forward. Work's picking up. Not as fast as we'd like it to, but Twin's also going to start looking around. Exactly. He said, I'm rich in love with my wife. Yep, me too, brother. And I got a healthy family. I can't complain. Healthy family. Dogs are all healthy. Animals are doing good. Chickens are laying well. Warm weather's coming. Like, it is what it is. But
exactly. ACR.
Yeah, but yeah, like I told Philip, man, we started getting a raise when at work and shit, and I was like, yeah, you give us a raise and then inflation goes up, so stop giving out raises, maybe inflation will go down. They're saying it's supposed to, but I don't know. I have been watching some channels on YouTube and whatnot, and it seems like we're about to step into World War III and all this shit going on, man. Money ain't gonna help then. I'm trying to think of something I could put up for a poll, but like, I don't even know what we could say. What do y'all like? What's your favorite rifle caliber? But yeah, but hopefully like I said, I hope Philip's landlord, his name is Curtis. I hope his dad's okay. He's on yeah, we are, dude. If not already kind of in World War III, we are definitely just, it's
What
gonna
were
be
you
bad.
telling me yesterday about Trump's we're going to war for what?
I don't know. I read something that they declared war on Iran. That he declared war on Iran or something. Like health is wealth. Yeah, exactly. Everybody. Hold on. A great awakening is at light speed. We're nearby then. Yes, we are. Something's coming. I quit my job and got a pay raise, but now I have to drive for work and get my seat, but we'll make more. That's cool. Like, you're doing tree work again, right, Levi? I love doing tree work, dude. That's one of my favorite things. Dang, we're talking yesterday about what used to pay in rent back in the middle 80s was like 100 something for rent. I wish. Holy shit, I'd have a house in. Twin, maybe ask in a poll, what is the 2 most important preps you have? Yeah, that'd be a good one. Let me see how to do it. I hate the. Let me see what I'm gonna try this. So if it cuts the live off, just let me see. Start a poll. Oh, okay. Start a poll.
Krista, right? We were just talking about that too, and it's crazy how back in the 80s you only had to pay like $50. Now it's $1,500 just for rent. I'm not even owning it.
Favorite rifle caliber.
There's
Let me do it like that.
China made weapons on the battlefield. In Ukraine, we're almost
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to work on the poll thing later. We had helicopters flying around last night, dude. So did we. We had one this morning, right when we first got up. You like 6'5", Randall? I was trying to do a poll, but I'm gonna figure it out here in a little bit. Yeah, we've had military helicopters flying around a lot lately, a whole lot more than we have been. I also noticed something. I passed by some Bill Franks. We're close. Damn. Yes. Yes, we are. So I drive by National Guard armories in town all the time. 3 of the National Guard armories in my local town have been fucking empty. Parking lots are empty, everything. I went by yesterday and there was probably 60 armed, I don't know what they call them, like the rhinos. They got the fucking big 6 tires all armored up, got a turret on top. There was like 60 of them in there and a whole bunch of cars. Survival kit, fleshlight, and lube. Can't go anywhere without that top. Oh shit, the world's ending. Let me get a yank in. A lot of UK training Arctic and some stuff going around here. New kit. Yeah, they're definitely getting ready for it, especially when the National Guard's getting stuff in. And one of the ones that I passed yesterday is their military police unit, I think. And dude, they had like 60 of them things out there, and there was a whole bunch of cars in the parking lot and people running around. He said, "We can." Imagine getting shot by somebody with a fleshlight on the bottom of their rifle like a grenade launcher.
Everybody. When did Randall get here? Good morning, Randall.
I think I asked him. I was trying to see if I could fleshlight butt stock. That would be a trip, man. That would be funny. Yeah, he's talking about fleshlight. He said flashlight butt stock. Record number of foreign spies too. Oh, definitely. Yeah, because the border was open for so long. A bayonet flashlight. You ran up and smacked somebody in the head with it.
Hey, good morning,
Miss Teresa. Good morning. 1 water filter, 2 knife. My top 2. Yeah, my top 2. Yeah, would probably be my knife and water filter. I mean, you can make a shelter with a knife. You can't. Always, I try to carry things that you can't reproduce in nature, like water filter you can make. If you had who's got a 2 liter with charcoal, grass, hay, all that shit, carry a small water filter and carry a good size. Elusive, do you like a fixed blade knife or a folding knife? If I'm in survival, I'd rather carry a fixed blade. But everyday carry, sometimes I carry a fixed blade everyday carry. Most of the time I just carry a. He said, I wish I could go back to sleep instead of work.
Reed Tower, guys. He said, laser sights and night vision dressed in all black is the 2025 dress code for me.
Hey, man. Yeah, definitely is now. And shit's only going to get worse. Knife is by far the most important survival for me. Exactly, because you can't reproduce it. You can, I guess you could reproduce it in nature with like flint and steel, like flint out a knife out of a fucking piece of flint. But No, knife is number one. Knife, never go into the woods without at least a knife, a lighter, and some kind of water purification. If you're going on a small hike, just stick some stuff in your pocket. You can ask Mama Bear, when we just go on small hikes and I don't carry a bunch, yeah, you can use bone too, I guess. Yeah, I always just stick a couple things in my pocket, like my little flashlight, lighter, a knife. Always have my pistol on me anyways, but just throw a couple things in, and if you can get turned around in the woods. As experienced as woodsman as I am, I've gotten turned around in the woods and been like, oh fuck, well, I zigged when I should have zagged, and now I'm lost. So you have to just get your map out, find out where you're at, and do your little thing back home. And don't forget your battle spares.
Good morning,
exactly.
Bill Andy.
To have a fixed army knife that was made for air pilots and be able to cut through. Oh, that's cool. Who's it made by? Ontario Cutlery, by chance? Do you know who it's made by? Elusive. I'm playing with this little knife right here. I got this little knife right here. You can tell that I've used the hell out of it. It's got a little fire starter in the handle right here. I don't know how well it works. I haven't really messed with it. You can scrape enough to get a little flame going, and it's sharp as all can be, and it's got a little hard plastic sheath. So it drains water. Mama uses it to cook with. We both cut everything with it.
Oh,
a J. Adams. Oh, I like to see that one. But yeah, this little knife right here, I mean, I got a bunch of freaking knives. Like I got my knife case out the other day because there's a couple knives I got to get out of it. And I was going through them all and checking out what I got. Shit, man, I haven't been in there in so long. And I got my tomahawk out and linseed oil, mink oiled the leather sheath on it. I got that. Yeah, I got it for like $10 at Walmart. It's just a Walmart. It's the Camellus. I don't know how to fucking say it. I think that's what it is. Yeah, the Camillus knife is fucking, I don't even know how to pronounce it right. But I always thought they were pretty good, and it fits my hand. I got big hands, but it's just a good little knife. It's only got like a little 3-inch blade. But for survival and...
I'm showing what it looks like in a normal person.
normal person's hand. I mean, my favorite knife brand, though, is probably, like, I like CRKT. I like Buck. I have a couple of them. I have a couple fixed blade Bucks. I have a fixed blade Buck on my chest rig. I'm going to show y'all my two favorite prep items of my knife and M18A1. Hell yeah, glory.
Good morning, Lawfully.
Mac. Yeah, it's kind of like a Mora. I have a Mora knife. I kind of, when I go out, sometimes I wear it as a neck knife. I had the Mora. And this is kind of like definitely the sheath was a copy, but the handle and stuff, not so much, but it's just a cool little knife.
See, that's what, let me have it. A normal person's hand.
Oh, I'm a normal size. Me and Gloria are normal. See, now, I hold it in my fist,
giants.
and it's gone. It's really a 10-inch twin hands, man. It looks Mama Bear pulls it out. It's like a samurai sword. I pick it up. It looks like a little toy. I go shopping with Bag of Life USA locked and loaded for bread. Words apart. Yeah, man. We M7. He said M7. I don't have an M7. I've been looking at my buddy got the fucking, what is it? The Beretta, the military issue Beretta. This one is like a new one though. This one has a fucking, he's got his as a flashlight. I've been collecting fighting knives for his last few years, mostly fixed blades, but a few folders. I'd like to have the Gerber, the Applebane, whatever, Applebank, Fairbanks, the fucking fighting knife they got, the dual one that they made for the English. Man, I watched a dude with fucking with that thing the other day. That thing is a damn spike. I do have a bunch of fighting knives. I got a Gerber LMK on my LBE gear, like military issue. Then on my chest rig, I have a Buck. I don't even know what model. It's not, I have a 119, but it's not a 119. This one's a different one. It's got, it's nice. It's got really nice. And it's right here on my chest rig, so I can grab it, and defend myself. Yeah, I carry a gun to check the mailbox too, Glory. Yeah, I have Gerber. I have a couple Gerber knives. I have some CRKTs. Buck. I have a few Benchmades. I have some Spydercos, which I kind of acquired them over the years. I found one in a vacant house, and it's a really good knife. And I got a couple other ones. Hey, I got one too, Tower Guy. Mine should be sitting here somewhere, actually. You know where my razor knife is? It was sitting over here yesterday. I want to show them my. You know if it's over there? Over here. Yep, right there. Here you go, Tower Guy. I carry this one every single day. It ain't fancy. It's not a Benchmade. It's not a Gerber. It only costs 10, 15 bucks. It's got a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver, and then you take the bit, turn the bit over, and you got a little Phillips screwdriver in it. And I carry extra blades in my wallet in case, I'm not around the truck where I can get some. But I use this thing a crazy amount of times, man. Like, it's got a little bottle opener. Hell, it's even got a bottle opener right here so you can pop the top. But this thing right here, if I fuck it up, cut something, and it fucks the blade up, I can flip the blade around, or I can just put a new blade in it. Like
10 gauge. Good morning.
Good morning, 10 gauge. So it's like this thing goes in my pocket everywhere, and it doesn't look suspicious when you got a big 6-inch bowie knife on your side. People are gonna be like, "Oh, he's carrying a knife." This right here is under the radar. Most construction guys carry some kind of razor blade like this. You know what I mean? So you got the little push button. It flips right open. It's got the little strap cutter right there. Y'all can see part of the blade. So it's for cutting seatbelts and shit. You hook that thing in and cut right through a seatbelt. So,
Susie Q, we missed y'all too.
I love this thing, but it works pretty good. Yeah, it's the fastback. Yeah, y'all right. It says fastback right there. Look, you can see the fastback. Yeah, it's an essential tool, especially for painters. Susie Q, cutting plastic and sheetrock and whatnot. I don't carry this one to work. This is like my personal one. I have another one I beat up at work. So, but yeah, I love it. And it, like I said, I carry a pack of 5 blades in my wallet, or somewhere in my pack. I got this will go in my survival kit too, because there's just things you can do with it. I've skinned a deer. I skinned a deer one time with a razor knife like that, just to see if we could. And if you get the hooked roofing blades for it, it's like a hook skinning knife. You just hook the fur and cut right down. It works really good. So, but yeah, I'll get my knives out. They're buried right now. We got everything stacked back up. We had to redo everything when we took the pups out. We got Maddie's bed and her situation over there all cleaned up and ready to go for her. We gave her our old mattress, and we just took this mattress back, the short one. I'm in the process of trying to find a mattress, though. So, because this one right here is killing Mom right now. But I wish, dude. I'm just us, man. I'm only the man because y'all have got me to be the man. 10 gauges, you got 2 of them too. But hey, man, they're cheap. If you go to Home Depot, you can find a set of like 3 or 4. Not like this, not the Milwaukee one. I think this one was like 15 or 20 bucks. I'm not sure. My boss gave it to me, but he gets like the 3-pack for like $10, and they come with blades. And they're good enough for what you got to do. You could do surgery, I'm sure, with something like this. If you had to like cut something in somebody's throat and put a pin in there, the tracheotomy or whatever the fuck it's called, like, I'm pretty sure you could do that with this. And there's all kinds of a 410. Oh, you got a 410 upper? Oh, no shit. But there's one I say, if you got all kinds of different blades. My boss found serrated blades for a razor knife, and we bought some of those. They weren't real thick, and they worked pretty good, but they broke real easy. I didn't really care for them, so.
That'd be fun. I want to go play with
I just want to go shoot.
Me too.
I want to put all my gear on and go shoot. I got a bunch of random magazines full of random ammo I want to get rid of. Have a good one, brother.
Who's leaving?
He said, I got to go. I will try to make it back. Pray everybody has a blessed day. Safe out there. Twin Mama Bear, thank you for having me. Hey, thank you for coming, brother. Thank you for joining us, bro. You don't have to thank me for letting you come. Your family, homie. And I appreciate you being here, man.
By the way.
Yeah, have a great day. Be safe out there, brother. Let's go, Bill. We'll get together and we'll go shoot. I'll bring all my shit. It does good, man. I try to, here lately I've been trying to fly under the radar down here and keep it quiet and just everything's settled down finally now. And I got a bunch of mags sitting around that have just random rounds in it. And I switched over to all my 62 grain penetrator rounds. So I want to load everything with that. But all the shit I have in there all thrown together, I'm just going to take a range day. Dude, yeah, Bill, that'd be awesome. Man, I'd love to have some people come down and shoot, bro. That would be fun. Mine too, brother. Mine too. And it's just some people say, oh man, I think it's relaxing to go shoot. And it gives you a sense of letting the anger out when you can blow a target up or you're putting holes in all the right places and you're like, hell yeah, man, good day to shoot. But Pig's still here, or is she just here now? Yeah. But yeah, they come in 3-packs. Yeah, man. I have other ones. Like, can you see if that blue one's over there? It was sitting right there, the razor knife there. I have another one that I get. What tris rate does your barrel employ? And my AR-15s, I think they're 1 to 7s.
Are you saving these for anything?
I don't know. Well, I think I got 1 to 7 in both of the M4 ARs. I don't know what the 50 is or the shotgun smoothbore. My rifle, my 308. I haven't checked into that either.
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was sitting right there the other day when I was looking for this one. I
Oh,
thought it
I
was.
cleaned it up over here.
All right, don't worry about this. What is your twist rate? What is your? What'd you do?
I just dumped all your oil.
Oil? Oh, it's not. Yeah, this is the one that leaks. They know they need to do better with that shit. The Hops gun cleaner, man, these fucking things always leak. Always leak. I tell you, I'd like to see if we couldn't get a channel sponsorship for some ammo. That way I could shoot with everybody. Everybody could be out here shooting.
That would be amazing. Mama just wants to shoot. Sorry, Dina.
Yeah, it would be nice to be able to go out and do some training. I've been saving most of my ammo so I can go do some training classes. I want to get out to Prepared Citizens. He invited me out there. Was like, just get here, brother. We'll worry about the rest. I would love to go do some of his medical classes, and I would love to go do. Used to fill 55-gallon water drums of water, shoot it with a 30-06. People were always amazed on how far the. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, you hit that bitch with a 30-06. Stay heavier than 68 sim. Stay heavier than 68 or 75 grain projectiles.
Have a great day. And
yeah, I got. Coming. So Randall, I'm running 62 grain penetrator rounds. I think they're 62 grain. I think they are. I got from Minuteman Munitions in North Carolina. I bought like several thousand rounds of it, and my rifles seem to really love it, and it shoots hella groups at 100 yards. I haven't shot anything heavier than a 62 grain. I trained with 55 grain, and then I put 62 grain in my mags for like home defense and preservation of the country. But I do want to try some heavier grain. Cajun shoots heavy grains, and I've been watching a lot of the guys that shoot the 20-inch barrels shoot the 77 grain heavy ass shit. And man, that's some accurate shit. It thumps. Elusive, you out of here, brother? Oh, have a good one, brother. We'll talk to you later, man. So I figure we'll do an hour or 2 hours today, guys. So I haven't been on in a couple days, so take advantage of the tight twist rate. I use 77 grains here. I'll try it, dude. So you got the match shit. That stuff, I'll try some. I'm going to have to get it. And I'm going to try it. See how they shoot that. Plus, it's a heavier grain bullet. A lot more knockdown power. Hell yeah. Yeah, all mine are 1 to 7. Yep, I know. One of them's got a heavy barrel. I can't show you. I'll show y'all in the one video. I'm also about to do a bunch of rifle work on my two main battle rifles. Optics are going to get changed, and I'm putting an LPVO on my Smith & Wesson, and then I'm going to put the magnifier with 30-06 good Bigfoot anti-personnel round. Yeah. Hey, I was watching some shit yesterday on Bigfoot. I guess I was just flipping through YouTube, kind of chilling, and I watched this guy. He had a video of something in a tree, and this motherfucker was snapping tree limbs.
Thing was huge.
Like, and it looked like a gorilla in top of the tree, shaking the tree and smashing shit. And it wasn't a gorilla, but it was here in America. Like, the guy was like, man, this is, and one was in North Carolina, and one was in South Carolina, and the dude said that he had pictures of the tree shaking and then limbs snapping and the whole top of the tree chucked out. I was like, holy shit. And the guy was like, man, he said, I tried to get up under the tree to see what it was, and it threw shit at me. He was like, so I backed off. He had this big bright spotlight in his camera shining in the tree, and you can see something in there kind of moving around, but you can fucking see it slamming things. It was bad. It was. And the dude said, I just heard it hit the ground, and it already doesn't like me being here. I'm going inside. So I was like, holy shit.
But it wasn't the way he was breaking the trees.
Yeah.
Like, he would just bend it, snap it,
yeah,
and throw
like
it.
that. What got me was some of the sides of the branches that dude was just snapping. The guy said he's snapping branches that it would take me 2 to 3 minutes to saw through.
Yep.
And I was like, holy shit. I was wanting to remember where it was. I can't remember. But it was YouTube. But man, that shit was crazy. I used a 375 H&H Magnum for Grizzly. Probably a good round for Bigfoot. Dude, yes, that would be a good round for anything. Them 375 Magnums are no joke. Those things are huge. I mean, 300 Win Mag, 30-06. I heard that Bigfoot was hosting someone's Hollywood for the celebrity. Elites teaching them how to easily avoid cameras. Keep away from the paparazzi. Bigfoot, the hide and go champion of the world, or hide and seek champion of the world, man.
Literally.
I was watching it, dude, and they were talking about how all the cameras and or videos and pictures and DNA evidence and shit.
Let me get this out there. I never believed in Bigfoot or aliens or any of that crap until I smelled Bigfoot come in my yard.
Yeah, that was different. That was.
But ever since then, y'all, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Something's out there. All I know is whatever it was scared the fuck out of my pit bulls, and D scared as shit. He came back in, him and Sassy ran out, and they both came back in with their tails between their legs and jumped up behind us on the bed and was like, no, bro, Dad, you got guns. I think it's time for you to get your gun, Dad. That smell was something that I've never encountered in my life. Like it was just a weird,
Sassy
musky
will fight anything and everything.
Yeah, Sassy's not scared of anything. She came back inside and was like, negative, Ghost Rider. I'm not being out there, Dad. She said, there's something in the yard that you guys need to take care of. Yeah, that's the smell was the thing. And just the eeriness about it and the noise and
the whole atmosphere changed. It was weird.
Drag marks from what?
From Big Mark.
I don't know. All I know is whatever was out there that day, I didn't go out and see it, whatever it was. When that shit came out, my dogs ran out and ran right back in. So,
and then instantly the smell followed.
Yeah, the smell was just funky. And there was a skunk down here. The Appalachians do, and we're not far from the Appalachians. We're only about 4 hours we're 3 hours from the foothills, 4 hours from the actual mountains. And there's some creepy shit up there for sure. But I just never thought in fucking Granville County, but that shit was funky. It was funky. Like, and then whatever it was scared the fuck out of Demon. And maybe it was a bear. I don't know. But all I know is I ain't going to go out there and investigate.
Like
our bears don't smell great, I'm sure.
I've been up close and personal with bear.
You ever spooked up a fox walking in the woods? If it's dark and you don't know the sound they make, it'll run you out of the woods. Hey, I got a story about that, Glory. So I lived on this farm and I used to deer hunt like out my back door. So I went early one morning, like 4:30 in the morning, just to kind of get out there, get there early so everything would settle down. You don't have to get there so early, but I did. Well, I used to carry a 12 gauge and a 308 or a 270 with me because where I hunted that day, that day I watched two big bucks chase a doe across the field, and it was hard to hit them with a scope rifle. So I started carrying a shotgun because I'm in a tree stand. It's a big box stand. So I'm in there. And I heard a fucking growl, snarl, scream right behind me. And dude, I jumped up with that fucking shotgun and I was like, what the fuck is that? Because I had never heard it. And then I heard it about 500 yards across the field, another one. And it's hard to explain. It's like a snarl, growl, scream. It was foxes. Dude, them little bastards scared the bejesus out of Twin Arrows, boy. See, 10 gauge, yeah. I'm close to the mountains, but not too close. But I'm not far enough away to where it wouldn't be possible for one of them to walk through here. Plus, I'm in a rural area. But the smell, dude. If you think a fox sounds creepy, wait until you hear a mountain lion scream in the middle of the night. Sounds like a woman being brutally beaten and screaming. Dude, that would be crazy. I've never heard one. I've had a pack of wolves run through my campsite 10 foot away from me where I was sleeping in northern Michigan like 10 years ago. It was pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, see, that's the only thing I could think of, Gloria. It's like, it's not a bark. It's not a scream. It's like a snarling scream that is kind of a bark-ish / scream. Like, it was a fox. Yeah, it was a fox. Scared the shit out of Twin Arrows. Well, I jumped up with that shotgun like I was going to do something. I didn't know what it was. And then I heard it across the field. So I grabbed my fucking phone and I text my buddy and I'm like, hey, bro, there's some fucking monsters in the woods. He's like, what does it sound like? I was like, it's like a snarling scream and growl all at one time. He was like, bro, it's a fox. He said, did you hear another one? I was like, yeah. He was like, okay. They were calling each other. We heard coyotes the other night. So Mama Bear and I were in here asleep.
Good morning, Stocks Family Farm.
Oh, good morning. No, you're good. we heard a pack come through. We've been hearing them out here. I've told you guys numerous times we hear coyotes out here. But the other night we heard a bunch of them, and they were real close. Like to the point where I almost grabbed AR-15 to go out and stand guard because I didn't know what was happening with the dogs, you know?
It sounded like they were closer on this side of the pond.
He said, never go into the woods without a gun, and if it's a shotty, carry black magic slugs. Yeah, the first time you hear it, Susie, when them foxes start bowling off at each other, it's like, what the hell? Because it sounds like a demon, like a monster's coming for you. So I was like, holy shit. Coyotes, they make they kind of almost sound like hyenas. Like they got like a laughing howl bark to them. You can tell it's not a dog or it's not a fox, but yeah, they make some crazy ass noises. But I've heard some, go ahead.
Compared to the sounds on YouTube and then actually hearing it are two totally... Because I've heard them on YouTube, and I was like, wow, that sounds scary. But then you hear it. Like,
especially if you hear it when it's dark in the woods.
It's scary.
It adds that fear factor to being dark and in the woods. And, yeah, the coyotes will draw you in like that. They use calls to, like, sound like wounded animals, so the coyotes will come in and try to get a free meal, and that's when they shoot them. I have a friend that does it at night with thermal and night vision scopes. And they had this little machine, and it's got a little fur piece on it, and it shakes and jumps around like it's wounded while it's screaming. And they think it's like a hurt rabbit or something. So the coyotes come in, and he shoots them with a suppressed. I think he's got a 300 blackout or 6.5 Creedmoor. But I know he's got some nice rifles, and they're all suppressed with thermal and night vision. So he's taken me one time, and he just puts his gun up on a tripod, and you got the thermal and night vision. And you hear that machine, and you can see him. And you look through him, you can see him running through the woods. Yeah, see, 10 gauge, that's what I'm worried about. I know the deer out here are prevalent, but the coyotes coming in and they're going to start killing off the deer because they're going to have babies in the springtime. So I need to get out and get my buddy over here to hunt them. Yeah, that's good, though, Chris. I mean, well, that could be good. That could be bad. Chris will say, we haven't heard him out there. I bet you guys hear him a lot, too. Oh, wow. 2 came up right to someone's door and tried to drag a 2-year-old off. That would be. It
would be a dead one.
I've watched on YouTube and the shorts when the guy was walking his little girl to the truck and they came out. Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, they're fun to hunt too, man. You can sell the pelts though, right? I don't know if you can sell the pelts or. I killed a beaver once and being too dark to skin it, I left it outside the cabin. Bear came up to camp and stole my beaver. LOL. About an 8-foot bear. I heard the fucker outside grunting. Dude, yeah, that's scary, bro. I got a 10mm that I carry in the woods. Well, I haven't had it up until this year, but I found that gun. I'm gonna start. That's my gun woods. That's my woods gun now. Anywhere I go, I carry the 10mm in the woods, plus a rifle most of the time. Yeah, they got eliminated. I would have eliminated them right then too. I just worry about the coyotes coming up in the yard and trying to attack my dogs and stuff, man. I don't want the dogs to get hurt fucking with some stupid coyote or get bit and get rabies or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, and most of the time when I'm deer hunting, I have a scoped rifle. So your shots are going to be slow as hell and follow-up shots are going to be even slower because you got to refine it in the optic. So I coyote pelts for sale at the flea market. Oh, that's cool. I wonder how much you could get for one. I watched this guy on YouTube, Chief Smoke'em, and he goes to all these like flea markets where they sell guns and shit. Like, I'd love to go to them. Winter furs only, summer furs aren't worth shit. The winter ones are probably a whole lot thicker and more beautiful. I know a guy with pit bulls that will come out to your property if you have coyotes and let the pit bulls run them. Then the pit bulls will play tired as they coyotes chase the pit. We right at the base of the mountain range. Yeah, I'm close to it. I'm about 4 hours in the mountains. Yeah, summer fur has to be. Yeah, it's all thin and not real pretty, I guess. I bet the stuff, especially where you guys live up north where it's cold, I bet they have some beautiful. The pits run in a straight line back to him so he gets a good shot at the coyotes. That's cool. Those are trained. I have my buddy, he hunts hogs with them. I mean, these dogs have tracking collars with wires and like so he can follow where they're at and big Kevlar vests. And I went with him one time and one of his dogs jumped. He puts him on a four-wheeler. So he's riding and the dogs balance on the rack on the four-wheeler. It carries 2 or 3 dogs with him. Well, they have plot hounds that find the pigs and they'll run up and they'll bay them. They'll go all around them. They won't attack them and they just surround them and bark at them. So the pig has no place to go. And then my buddy runs up. He'll see him. He'll put the dog on the ground, let him go, and that dog runs beeline right to him. That dog hit that fucking pig like a linebacker, son. Like, I thought it hurt the dog. He hit him so hard. He flipped that hog 3 or 4 times. And when he got up on him, they bite their ears because it's just there. You know what I mean? Something they bit. And he was giving that pig hell, man. That pig dipped down and fucking tossed him. And that dog flew up, hit the ground. As soon as his little legs hit the ground, he was right back on that hog. They don't shoot him, though. They run up and stab him. Those guys are a little crazy. Used to use pits to hunt wild boar. Yeah, they are effective hunters. You can find videos on it YouTube. Yeah, 44 mag, 357. Yeah, hard. If you get a 44 and get those hard cast bullets, the pits look exhausted as they're running back. They ain't tired. They're playing. A little crazy smart dogs. Yeah, they are. They can be smart, or they can be real dumbasses. I've had, like, Sassy is smart. Most of the dogs I have now are pretty smart, but I have had some that were just complete dumbasses. You couldn't train it to do anything. I used to trap a lot back in the day. I wanted to. I have some traps. I've always been interested in it, like the old mountain man going up and trapping beavers, and I just like to do it. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, those pits are just playing, Glory. They want you to think they're tired. They want the animals to think they're tired. So then when they put on their second wind, they tear their asses up. I got 4 or 5 traps, Levi. I bet you got a bunch. So I know you have to boil them to get the smells and shit off, and there's a lot to it, dude. And then scents on the trap to get the animals to come. Levi, what's your favorite stuff to trap? What's your favorite animal that you think is your favorite? I think it'd be cool to go out there and do that.
Don't we have those traps that...
I still got traps outside. They're up underneath where you keep food. Beaver? Yeah, I bet that'd be fun. And if that pelts are expensive, a beaver tail. I want a freaking whole pelt. I'd like to have I want a mountain man hat. I want like not a raccoon hat, but like I want a mountain hat. Bill Frank said wolves and lynx. Those things, yeah. He said I like water trapping. Good morning, brother. There's Prepared Citizens. Hey, man, I'm here since you're here.
Good morning.
This is my little pack I carry, brother. I got a tourniquet, got my Sharpie, got my Right in the Rain, compressed gauze, and the cravat right there. This tourniquet's got a metal windlass. It's solid metal, and it's got a little like clip to where it's easier to adjust for people. But this is what I carry, and it's all rubber band together. Usually carry it just in my cargo pocket or in my pocket, and that's what I carry medical-wise. And now your boo-boo kit, but it's in my other kit right now. I got the boo-boo kit and the Slishman in the other one. So that would be cool if Bill could come up and run some. I like to come up and do something with you, Jay. Levi, go up there and do some trapping, teach some. But I'd like to learn how to do it from somebody like hands-on. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Maybe it is a soft tee. It's got this little metal. See the little metal clip right there? Just screw it. You can like screw the thing and make it tighter and shit. That's the one I carry. I hopefully never have to use it, but I try to have something. After I was in that car wreck, I wasn't in a car wreck. I helped a woman and her son that was in a car wreck, and you need to have something like that on you. Oh, I have nightmares all the time, Lord Zebra. That's part of the reason why Twin doesn't sleep well. And I don't know why. I don't know why I have nightmares. A lot of mine are like end of the world driven. Okay, cool. Yeah, hey, thanks, man. I didn't even know that's what it was, dude. It came in I bought a pack from a guy, and there was a whole bunch of stuff in the pack. He's like, he told me, he was like, dude, all that. So I gave him the money. It was the Molly 2. I got a bunch of tactical Taylor packs, like bags and totes and shit. I got an IFAC, and this was in the IFAC. So, hey, man, I'll rock it, dude. And it's strong. That's why I liked it. So, hey, if that's what you say, I'm good to go. I believe you, brother. Trust me. But yeah, this should be enough to get. I mean, with the Schlissman's wrap and the boo-boo kit too, I should be able to cover basically everything until the ambulance or paramedics get there. So, but yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that's what that was. That's awesome, dude. Didn't know I had a soft tee. I want to get some more. I want to get another Schlissman's wrap, and I want a case to put it in so I can put it on my gear. Maybe when I come up and train with you, I can go ahead and get a couple. Taxes come in, I got to order anyways because I want to help support my buddies' channels and their small businesses. Help the little people get big, man. A lot of these big medical companies, they don't give a shit. They got millions of dollars in sales. I try to help my friends and the little companies. That means the most. Like, I can't remember that name of that medical place. They got all kinds of shit. And they got fucking millions of sales. But yeah, if you can't carry a tourniquet every day, just the Slisman wrap is good too. I like that thing because you can use it as a sling. Duke, Bridger, Victor, oh, the coin bear traps. I think I have counter bear traps. The coin, I don't know what they are. They just open up, and then when you step on them, they close in on you. Got a chain about that long. They would just give to me. A dude had them and was like, "Here, you want these?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're all rusty and shit." Which I know I'd have to boil them down. I think you have to boil them in water, get all the shit off of them, and then make sure they're clean. He said no. Okay, so that's a leg hold. So the common ones flip, right? So you come in, it's got the little V, and they flim through, and it flips in half and kills them. Yeah, these are. Yeah, okay, 320 is a death trap. Yeah, that's the one that's square, right? And you gotta. Okay, yep. I like rusty and Hey man, no, dude, you meant a lot that you sent those kits to Mama Bear and I, dude. Like that was, and I'm posting. Everybody that asked me about medical, I send them your way, brother. Like, I love it. Bowling traps to get the scent off them. So I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard too. And then cleans them up, I guess, get the scent off of them. You especially have to do that with wolves and shit because they're smart as fuck. They'll smell your ass once you go. But now I'm prepared. I'm wholeheartedly with it, brother. I'm trying to get you some work, some business, and I will definitely get out there and do some training. But hey, you're here. You live in Alabama, right? You don't live in Georgia. You live in Alabama. If I'm not, you have to like put yourself out there like that. But we were discussing it earlier. I know Ben or Fatty Westside. He lives in Georgia. I've been wanting to get down and do some training with him. Me and Fatty been friends for a while too. My buddy caught a bluegill. And oh no shit, that'd be wild. The bluegill swims through and got his ass. It's not a beaver, but hey, yeah. I think I don't have any of those. I just had the leg hold traps. We were gonna put them out there for the coyotes and see what we could do. Walk up with a 22 and dispatch them, but that would be pretty cool. I fucking caught a bluegill in a corn bear.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, you think you got a big old beaver and you pull it up and there's a little bitty bluegill in there, cut in half because them traps they fucking shut quick. I was at the local flea market and I saw a guy that had a bear trap. This thing was a foothold trap. It was huge and had big teeth in the trap. And he wanted like $1,000, $1,500 for it. But I'm never gonna trap bears. So. Okay, yeah, that's right. So I figured, yeah, he said his training compound is in West. He lives in East Alabama, but the training compound is in West Georgia. That's cool. Georgia's not that far from me either. So
that's where the two guys.
Yeah, that's where, because Ohio Patriot thought you lived in Georgia, but I remember in your live chat you saying that you lived in Alabama, though. He said you've been down there for a few years. So, but now I'm gonna definitely come down and take some classes with you, brother. I just want to get out and do some training with friends and hone up my skills, and it's good to do the basics over and over, man. You need to be proficient with the basics, and it doesn't hurt to go to a couple different places and learn from people either, man. It's just nice to, plus it helps brothers out, and you meet new friend brothers too. You go train with people, man. You always meet new people. So one day Twin would like to have a facility where people could come and train, even if I wasn't doing all the teaching and whatnot. If I could just get enough of a chunk of land to where I could host people that want to do training classes. So every time one of our cows died, I always set traps around it and caught lots of coyotes. Got a bobcat one time. I bet it was one pissed off kitty. Yeah, thought it was going in for a snack and ended up getting caught. Shit. Yeah. I haven't really seen the coyotes here. Like, you won't see them because they come at night. It's good to have friends. That's why the voices said anyway. Hey, mine say all shit all the time. House cats are the worst to have in the trap. I bet, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't have got close to that motherfucker either, bro. I'd have dispatched that motherfucker with a 22 from a distance. Definitely ain't gonna walk up on a pissed off kitty cat that wants to tear your head off. I'm sure, man. Oh yeah, fucking house cats, they'll fucking bite and scratch the shit out of you, dude. Like, man, you got to reach down and grab them. You don't want to kill them, but damn. It's like you almost have to just to get them out of the damn trap. House cats are the best bait for bobcat. Well, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you have to kill them. You couldn't get that bitch out. He said, I hear voices. The problem is they're snoring.
I feel that one.
Hey, yeah, I can get up. What, I just got to get on your website and sign up, brother? I'd like to try to get down there and do that one. I'd love to take a rifle class. Just freshen up my skills, man. You know what I mean? It's fun to shoot here, but it's better to do a class and freshen up your skills. Shoot with a couple of people that you don't know that, you know, you might can learn something or you might can teach them something.
May 10th, I have a rifle class.
He said, me and the family are the only ones up here that train. Yeah, that's wild. I think more people need to get out and do some training, guys. You ain't going to have the time to do it when the time is here to do what you need to do. Like, you're going to have time to train. You better be training now and getting your skills honed and ready.
Oh,
I know a guy stepped in a bear trap. He's got a new prosthetic every few years. Can now open the trap, stay there for hours. Yeah, because don't you have to have a special device to set those traps? The one I was seeing, I think it was the ones that y'all were talking about, Levi. It's about that long, looks like tongs, and you push them in and it opens them, or closes them, so you can close the springs where you can set the trap. And if you don't have one, I don't reckon you're gonna get it off of you. And a bear trap, that motherfucker will snap your leg in half like a 2x4. Like, I don't even think that would. I watched a guy take a board and stick in one, and it snapped the 2x4 in half. And your leg is slightly stronger, but slightly less strong than that too. Yeah, you can't pray them off with open your hands. You do. Yeah, you do for the big traps. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, skills are hunting style than any military skills. But see, Levi, think about something, brother. Hunting and doing military type shit, basically you're hunting somebody. We're not doing this YouTube, so don't get your panties in a wad, YouTube. I'm a hunter. I grew up hunting, and I translate my hunting skills and tracking skills and being quiet and camouflage in the woods. It flips right over to the military type shit. Hey, man, I'd love to, Levi, we need to get together and do some training, brother. I'd love to show you a couple of things, and you can show me some stuff. And, like, I'm definitely going to try to get to Prepared Citizens rifle. It's in May. So, yeah. May 10th. Shit, I could probably do that. That's a couple months away, too. Go down for a weekend. You can hold the fort down here. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'll definitely, I'm just talking to Mama Bear. I think I could be able to make that one, dude. I would love to come down, man. Train for a little bit. Fatty Westside, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, Fatty?
I was just talking about you, my man. But yeah, I'll definitely get down there. I got the ammo and everything we need. Go down and do some skills. Plus, man, it'd be nice to shake your hand, brother. That's one thing I told Mama Bear. I was like, I have so many fucking good friends. I just want to give everybody a handshake, a hug, and we can fucking, that would be awesome.
Yeah, me too, but.
Yeah, well, you never say never. Yeah, that's why your ears were burning, bro. I talked you up, brother. I just told him, man, we've been friends for a long time. And I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, we're in Georgia. I was like, yeah, my homeboy, Fatty, lives in Georgia. I'd like to get down there and train with him one time, too. I'm going to try to come down and train with Jay. And that would be great. Plus, I'd love to go do some medical shit. I want to do the rifle stuff. I like to do the medical stuff. A friend of mine, she's an EMT. She got Mama Bear and I through her connections at the EMT and fire department. We're going to do a basic first aid CPR class, and then we're going to do a trauma class, and it's free. So I just figured it'd be something, just freshen up on medical skills. Because, I mean, I think medical skills are like they update themselves a lot. Like what used to work back in the day probably don't work now, or they changed this way. Like I had to do the Heimlich maneuver on Mama Bear the other night. I made corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. We're sitting here grubbing down, and I look over at her, and she's choking on a carrot. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And I was like, do you need me to help? She was like, and she threw her bowl down, and then she started seeing spots. I got up one time, came right up. So I can track Drew like a motherfucker. Tell you it's a male or female from hoof prints. Yeah, me too. Tell you how old the print is, and as long as we're fine the first 24 hours. No, it's no joke tracking a deer, dude. Yeah. I when we go into rucks and shit all the time, I get Mama Bear to tell me if it's a male or a female deer, you know, where it was, why was it walking this way. I mean, and if you can do that, you can pretty much track a human, because humans are a whole lot sloppier walking through the woods. Bill, that's what I was thinking, because I know how to do CPR and all that stuff, but I haven't done it in 20 years, so I figured updating shit. But Mama Bear's a nurse, and she's had to do all those classes throughout the years, but plus it'd just be something for me and her to get out and do ourselves. Oh, no shit, Fatty? Dude, I'll see if I don't know about Georgia, but my friend up here can maybe look, and maybe she can point you in the right direction. Just something to do, man. Just something. Just if get out and do a class and get out and learn some stuff. And then you can transfer that. You can take that knowledge and maybe show somebody else. And, that's my plan, is just do as many classes this summer as I physically can. And money permits, So, and a lot of my friends are like, dude, if you just get here, you don't pay for the class, just get here and we'll work that out. Like, okay. And that's the thing. That's cool too. I've walked out many beds in my time, laid them down while they were just laying down. Yeah, I have too. I showed them, there was a big bed out here and we walked up on them. Them motherfuckers came out of that bitch like a bat out of hell too. That's my favorite, just walking and jump them. That's why I usually carry a 12 gauge when I'm walking through the woods. But if I'm here lately, it's just 12 gauge up here because I don't get up in a tree stand. I just sit. And it's funny, man, because we're big boys, so you wouldn't think we'd be sneaky. But, hey, man, I'll sneak up on your ass in a minute. You can ask Mama Bear. I don't walk heavy anyways. I always sneak up on people, and they're like, oh, man, you snuck up on me. Bro, I'm 6'9", 250 pounds. How the hell did I sneak up on you? I don't know, man. I didn't hear you walk up. You just standing there. I turn around, you're there. It's like, damn, bro, I literally just walked up. Wasn't trying to be quiet or anything, Oh, dude, yeah, I've never walked up on a turkey in a nest. Yeah, and see, Bill, that's the main thing, is you got to feel comfortable about that shit. And I could do it if I had to, but feeling comfortable might not be that right now. That's why I said, and I messaged her. I was like, hey, you know anybody giving away like a course that I can sign up and go do? And she was like, yeah, that shit's free. She said, we got people to do that all the time. So she messaged me back and was like, so far I got you the basic first aid and CPR. She said, and then the next trauma, stop the bleed class that comes up, we'll get you in that too. Yeah, dude, yeah, I'm sure, heel to toe in the edge of the foot, maintain shoulder height, don't bounce, less profile. Exactly. And I just walk soft, like I've always done that. And I guess I attribute that walking through the woods so much, and is you got to walk quietly, get into your deer stand. I mean, if you got to walk into your deer stand, you don't want to scare everything in the whole woods away. So walk quiet. Try not to step on branches. Try not to crush leaves. Slowly walk. But I just walk around here like that. I had a company I used to work for, Mac and Nita. I worked for the Mahoney Company. And I used to walk up on Nita all the time. In the office, I'd just walk. She would call me and be like, hey, come up to the office. I'd walk into the office and scare the piss out of her. I'm like, you literally just called me and told me to come in here. Well, I figured I'd hear you walk in. Well, I just walked in. I wasn't being quiet or anything. I just walked in. I used to get her ass like that all the time. Shit was funny. But it's good to be sneaky. Sometimes you got to be a little sneaky. Hey, did you get the steaks out? We're having steaks for breakfast this morning, too. I haven't had steak. Hey, Martin, good morning. I haven't had steak and eggs and breakfast in a minute, and we got a plethora of eggs in here.
Good morning, Martin.
I'm going to go down and trade some eggs to a friend of mine for some fence posts so I can make the puppies a bigger pen.
Oh, shit, I forgot, dude.
Not today. That's Saturday.
Where's today?
Nothing.
Oh, today's Friday.
Bill, it's my favorite breakfast ever. And I went to Food Line yesterday to get some groceries. And they had the thin cut T-bones. They're just really good. For pan frying them in here like Mama Bear does, and some Irish butter with some seasonings. Man, it's good. Hey, I got some, brother. I got a steak and some eggs for you, man. You're more welcome to come up, brother. Come up, over or down from wherever you are in the United States. I always say come up, but that don't mean everybody lives south of me. You might have to come down or over, or down and over. So, but I'm glad everybody's having a good week and nobody's got no bad news, man. It's been a weird week for us. Get ready for a federal magazine ban. Hey, what the fuck's up with all that, man? Trump's saying he was going to do all this and 2A rights and all this shit. Just like the military, when we're not a war, they just sit around. They train. Exactly. Dude, Bill, I love the Irish butter. Oh, that, and we eat Amish butter, too. It comes in a big fucking like 3-pound log. I love that shit. Goldfish. Hey, man, it's been a while. Yes, it has. Pork chops last night. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go. I didn't get charcoal last night because it was raining here. I've got ribeyes and all kinds of good stuff. What is Irish butter? Is the butter that can be trusted to have one drink? Nope. No, it's just Irish grass-fed butter. It's made by the same people that make my cheese. It's just really good, man. Like, it's really good. I don't eat any seed oils. When we fry anything or bake it or anything like that, I use either lard or tallow. I don't use no seed oils. None. And Our eggs and stuff, we just fry them up in butter. Steaks, we'll put butter in the pan, fry them up. Or if I mostly just cook them on the grill. But when it's cold and rainy and nasty and we don't feel like fucking with it, we just cook them in here on Mama's pan and they still come out really good. And we use this. This is the chicken one. Nope, this isn't the chicken one. We use this a lot too. This stuff right here, I don't know if you guys can get it. It's made in North Carolina. It's called bone sucking sauce. This stuff right here is freaking amazing. Ohio here, I was ground blind once, and a Cody walked right up past the opening and sat down maybe 5 foot away with its back to me. As soon as I pulled the hammer back, he was gone. Porter family, yeah, their jokers are sly, man. And thank you for being here. Yeah, the one that got away. I've never shot a coyote hunting. I've shot a fox hunting, and my daughter was like 3, and we had a big chicken coop then. Well, the foxes were getting some of my chickens. I mean, it's just nature. You know how that goes. Well, the fox come running across, and my landlord, where I lived and gave me permission to hunt the property, he asked me to kill the fox. He was like, kill foxes, everything, deer. He said, man, we're bird hunters. The fox and deer fuck up our bird hunting. Just take care of it for us. So I'm in a deer stand. I'm not seeing any deer. You can tell there's not going to – I don't know if anybody that deer hunts, you can kind of get a gut feeling sometimes when you're going to get one. At least I can. That day was just a slow day, and a fox ran across. Well, I whistled, and that joker stopped and looked at me, and I shot him with a 270. Fell instantly. So I went down and got him, took him back to my house, laid him on the ground outside, went in the house, got the kids, and I'm like, hey, I want to show you all the fox. I killed a fox, and this is what's killing the chickens. So my daughter's sassy anyways. So she comes out. She's like 3. She walks up. She looks at the fox. She goes, well, Mr. Fox. She got her hands on her hip, and she's swerving a little because Harley would just bob and weave. That's the way she did it. Hey, TMT, what's up? She looked at that fox. She goes, huh? You ain't going to be killing no more of my chickens. My daddy shooted you. I was like, I lost it, bro. I was like, oh, my God. But, yep, no more chicken killers. Mount Gilead. What state is that in? Porter, where are you from? But, yeah, that was funny as hell that day she did that. TMT, I hope all's going well, brother. Hey, man. I saw that video you put of the snowdrift. That is fucking insane. And you said it was like 70s and 80s there the day before?
That was crazy.
That was crazy, dude. That was crazy.
God, why do I always do that?
TNT or TMT? Like, it's TMT. I know you don't feel good. Mama ain't been feeling good the last couple of days. I know some porters from Greenfield, Tennessee. And it's almost melted. You were stuck in that shit yesterday. Now it's almost gone. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's like North Carolina weather. 1 minute it might be 100 degrees. The next minute it might be snow. You never know what you get in North Carolina. Just depends how Mother Nature feels when she wakes up that morning. She in a good mood or a bad mood. It's funny. How many inches did y'all get? Saved my sister's newborn twins, though. Hell yes, dude. Fucking A, man. Hell yeah. Dang. They were born in a blizzard. They got fucking money. 8 inches. Damn. That shit happened quick, though, too, didn't it, man? That's a lot of fucking 8 inches. That would cripple North Carolina. Holy shit.
Yeah, that would shut us down.
North Carolina did better this year. My girlfriend's daughter used to celebrate with me a few times trapping. My girlfriend took her to the zoo one time. They had a baby fox you could pet. She was about 5 years old. The lady asked her, "Aw, Mother Nature won't make up her mind." No, yeah. I bet the wind gets old. He said, TMT, dog, you use a tape or is that a dude? If she wanted to pet it, she said, no, you're supposed to hit them in the head with a bat. Oh, shit. I don't want to pet it. You're supposed to hit it in the head with a bat. Yeah, the lady was blown away. I bet, dude. From the zoo. No, you're supposed to hit it in the head with a bat. Ma'am, we need to talk about your daughter. She wants to hit the poor fox in the head with a bat. Yeah, that's a $50 pelt. Oh, yeah. It's been windy here too, Krista. Just not 30 to 40 mile an hour like that. It's been windy as shit. Hey, also, I learned something. So any of you guys that are trying to ACR or anybody, when everybody tries to comment on our shorts, on my short, or if I try to comment on yours, if you are a moderator of the channel, it won't let you. If you're I don't understand this, but a lady in red off of Top G's live chat told me, because I've been trying to comment on ACRs. A bunch of people, Glory, everybody's been trying to comment on mine. But if you're a managing moderator, they won't let you comment on my shorts. It makes no fucking sense why, but that's why we can't comment and other people can. So I don't know why they do that on YouTube. Like people around my channel as my moderators and they look out for me. Why would they not be able to comment on my videos and stuff? So
like I can't even look at the comments.
No, yeah, it won't let you look at them or not. Really, that's weird that I can't comment. Yeah, it not only won't let me comment, but it won't ever let me look. No, Glory, that's what Mama. It's the same. You can't read the comments, and you can't comment, which I don't understand. You're a moderator on my channel for my live chats. Why would you not be able to comment and shit and look at my people? Like we're all, I don't know.
Probably because they want new people to come in and comment, and you're the only one who can. I don't know. I think it's stupid.
I think it's stupid, but I didn't know that. That's why I thought it was like I went through my settings, everything. It's worked for me. Not now, it won't, because I made you a wrench. But yeah, you can comment on them and stuff, but now you can't because I just made you a moderator. Well, if you're a managing moderator, I think Ken. If you're a standard moderator, I think you can, but I don't know. We'll see. It's frustrating, especially when I want to comment on like your 31 and 31, like I want to fucking let's get it or something. They won't let me, but I'd rather just. Have you checked your settings? Might need to look into. I have checked them. Hey, no problem, Bill. Thank you for being here all the time with us, brother. No, like I've checked the settings, Fatty, and everything was normal. And I'm like, why can't I comment? And then I was on Lady in Red and I said something to Top about it. And she was like, oh yeah, if you're a moderator on somebody's channel, you can't comment. I was like, huh, that's weird. I don't understand that, but hey, shit, it is what it is. So the moderators, like when we're on a live chat, everybody with a blue wrench, they can erase somebody's, like the trolls come in calling us names and stuff. They can do that and they can just moderate the channel, like the live chat for me. So if I'm not paying attention to the live chat and somebody sees something that's inappropriate, anybody with a blue wrench can take and delete that comment or put them on a block or something like that. So plus for me, it just shows people that these are my people that I've had. These people have been following, and anybody that comes up and spends 3 or 4 or 5 live chats with us and they're not being a troll and talking shit and just trying to start problems, I usually just make them a moderator. It's just my family. You're going to have to be fast, Bill. I'm like Billy the Kid with my blue. Yes, Levi, yes. Sometimes Levi will see him before I do, and I'll go to hit the button and it says, put in timeout by Levi. I'm like, damn, he was faster than I am. We won't have a damn quick draw competition with him. We'll have a quick draw troll competition. See if he can pull out the trolls faster. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, you can't. Nobody can. YouTube says. YouTube says no. YouTube says ensure comments are enabled for shorts. The user is not on a supportive account, and the users aren't restricted about it. Huh? I'll check into it. Boy, we all know who is who. We recognize our regulars, and we don't put people out for no reason. No, exactly. Ohio, what's up? Yeah, man, it's just, yeah, you can't comment. I only did, and I was meant a lot to me when I was made a moderator of somebody's channel. It doesn't matter. Oh, battery. But it bit me in the ass once or twice, but now everybody, we got it pretty much. And I'm sure we still get trolls and spies, but we just handle them like we handle them. No different. Yes, we do. We're a small group, but we're an awesome group, man. I love my people. Yes, powerful people, man. We're friends, man. And I love you guys in the mornings. That's why I was fucking my day up. I was in a truck the other day and I was almost going to do a live chat, just sitting in my job, waiting on the boss. I had to stop. I left here like an hour early just so I could get a breakfast pizza, a couple monsters, go sit in the truck, do a 30-minute live chat, waiting for him. I was eating the pizza and about to hit the button to do the 30-minute live chat. And my boss pulled up and half hour early. I was like, you bastards, why? Every other day I want to do something like this. You guys are not here. And then the day I want to do something like this, y'all pull up early. What did Glory say? I was gonna be here whether you made me a mod or not. Oh, I know, Glory, but you're my brother, man. And you have stood up for Mama Bear and I and with us being there and behind our backs, you've always stood up for us, man. You're fucking family. The Blue Crew is my blue family. This is my Blue Crew, man. I want to get t-shirts made. The Blue Crew, have a blue wrench and, you know, Twin Arrow Survival with a blue wrench, put the Blue Crew on it. Motorhead? Nope. I'm not Lemmy from Motorhead. Although that's pretty fucking cool.
He said Trump, American flag. Then he said redneck, American flag. Then he said that.
Oh, yeah. He said, where mine? Oh, I got you, brother. Yep. We are Trump. Well, I'm not against him, but I ain't really liking the way he's pushing shit either. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Yep. See, I knew that was going to happen. I was waiting. Somebody get that motherfucker. Bill got him. He just used the weapon for the first time. Congratulations. Yeah. Hey, Fatty, do you know Metal? Tin Man Metal? You might have seen him on my channel, or you've seen his channel. Really, really good dude, man. He was wanting to know if I could put him on our Signal channel, but I wanted to make sure it was all right with y'all. Yeah, I'm with you, Bill.
No, Bill, you're good.
I'm not a political person. I am to a point, man, but don't clog the chat up and get everybody else all riled up. That's what I'm saying. So he's a great guy, dude. And he wanted to get on Signal because he wanted to chat with you and DJ and Modern. So I like politics going Metal. Politics, I just don't know much about them, guys. And like, I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all like, oh, Twin's a fucking political genius. I don't know shit about them. All I know is that they tell you what you want to hear to get them in office. And when you get in office, you know what I mean? Like, Glory never, I mean, unless I ask Glory, then you tell me. Like, if I have a question, I usually go to Glory or somebody like that to, hey man, I have a question about politics, because I'm not a political person. I know the gist of it, but I try to stay out of here. You want to take this for a second so I can peek? Mama's coming over, guys. Twin got it. But no, it's just, there's a place for it. And I don't do my live chat so we can talk about a bunch of politics. I do the live chat so I can talk to my friends and everybody can start their mornings off right.
This is the time that our family comes together and we can communicate and have fun.
It's our coffee time, man. All of our people come and we talk and
I'll talk about that shit all day, but not to you guys. I don't know you that well.
We only get a couple hours in the morning to do a lot. I mean, I might could go 3 hours. I don't know. We've never done a 3 hour live chat. The longest we've went is like 2 hours and 30 some minutes.
We get heated. You're right, Phil.
Yeah, I've learned that with I've learned that, man. Like, you start talking about politics, even if you got friends, you start talking about politics and shit. It's just there. You know what I mean? Leroy, what's up, man? And you start talking, I don't care if you're good friends, known religion and politics. You start talking religion and politics with people.
Glory, Krista.
Hold on.
Never mind,
QAnon and shit.
Glory did it too.
But yeah, it's just.
Oh,
oh, the titties are coming. I keep fixing it because I know y'all don't want to see my hairy boobs. Yeah, just if you're gonna come on, just come and chat, man. We're not hard people to get along with. I don't give a shit what you do as long as it doesn't affect my family and my friend's life.
Exactly, Porter.
Yeah, exactly. Like, in religion and politics, like, I don't know enough about either to be talking about them on a fucking live chat. You know what I mean? Yep, we're all getting power hungry. Everybody's like, fucking get them out of here. But
that's why I love this group, because like the other day, that one dude kept going and going, and I looked at y'all and I was like, do your thing, and it wasn't seconds.
Well, we give everybody the benefit of the doubt. If you come on, because I have ran some people off for being trolls, and they came back and were actually pretty cool people. And then some, you just don't, you got to take some people's shit with a sense of humor. But if you're coming in at QAnon shit and all that stuff, man, I'm not a political channel. I'm just, Twin Arrow Survival is about my gear and shit. And if I'm not telling you to go out and buy the exact same setup I have and do everything just like Twin, I'm just giving you an idea of what you should have that would suit yourself. Some people just don't know. Exactly. That is a big problem. I'm not telling y'all that my gun is the right gun or my barrel length is the right barrel length or the gear I wear is what you have to have. That's what I have to have and what works for Twin Arrows. If it helps you build a kit to suit your needs, by all means, you can use whatever you need out of my videos. But I'm learning about religion on podcasts and stuff. I just keep it to myself and I don't do it. I feel you, Porter. Like, I love, and I have Bibles. I got, everybody on here knows. Mine, Mama Bear likes my barrel length. They're trying to pass a federal magazine ban on high capacity mags. That's bullshit, dude. That's so high capacity and standard capacity. An AR-15 is issued with a standard capacity magazine of 30, 20 or 30. They can try, but man, they're gonna try, guys. Shit's gonna start getting fucking. Exactly. I give advice, but don't expect people to take my advice and make it done. Yeah, like I can tell you what I keep in my kit here in North Carolina, but it's not going to work for Levi in Michigan because I don't have enough cold weather gear. The stuff that he has in Michigan, some of it I don't need. I can just tell you the basics and what works for me and what has worked for me. And that's why I'm saying a lot of channels are like, this is what you got to carry. And if you don't have a Cry Precision pants and a fucking $10,000 AR-15, you're going to die. Well, maybe not, you know? So
Exactly.
Get what you can as fast as you can and practice with it. I don't know, man. I got plenty of magazines, so maybe need to go buy some more. And I have a hookup where I can get a bunch. Yeah, my thing is I just want to give people an idea of what to get started. Basic shit. Everybody needs food, water, medical supplies. We all know that. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. But once I get off the live chat today, I will look into that magazine ban. Yeah, and that's what I like about it. Everybody has different ideas about it, and when we can all combine our shit together, and it's fun to hang in here and fucking, it's just fun. We all have a good sense of humor. Some of us have dark sense of humor too, and I like that. But everybody's got something. Yeah, because everybody lives in a different climate, and everybody has different needs. What Twin might need to survive in his climate, somebody else might not be able to use in their climate. It might be not enough or too much. But it's all basic shit. But that's what I try. I try to give my opinion on it. I don't tell everybody this is the way, you know. So, and a lot of those big channels, man, they do that. Yeah, all you need is a 22 and some patience. Exactly. You sit there long enough, you're gonna get something. I don't know how they'll be able to ban high capacity mags. 30 rounds are standard, and there's millions out there. Exactly, dude. I get P mags for $10 a piece at the local gun store. Like, they have fucking, the dude told me they have a tractor trailer full of them. That's why he's able to give them for that price. I still have yours, Fatty. They're in the fucking, my box over there, still in the wrapper. I got to get them sent up to you. Patience or patience. It'll be patience that the doctor has to fix.
He said, shit, all you really need
is a 22 and some patience. He said patience. He means, see, Glory was like, patience or patience? Like, they always try this shit, guys. And you guys, now we're going to go in. Now they're trying to get us in World War III, and then they want to take our guns and our fucking high capacity, standard capacity magazines. Nah. There is a definite, yeah, patient. There's definitely a difference on that one, Glory. They can kiss my ass. You'll get my magazines when you get my guns. Never. Exactly. I'm not playing them. I kind of need to do an inventory. I got 3 kits set up with 7 magazines per kit, and then I have extra mags in my pack, so I probably got 30 round magazines for my AR-15s, if not more.
But hold on, guys, because sometimes when I put in patience, talking about having patience, it corrects it immediately and puts in
it does
patience. See, I rest my case.
He said, judging from my signature, I should be a doctor, but I have no patience. Ammo first. Can you guys hear the wind? It's windy as shit here today. Well, read constant rights. You keep me out. Oh shit.
You do with that bed.
The operative word I keep hearing in the channel is more ammo mags, more gear, more. Yep. Bill Andy, always more, buddy. You can never have enough gear and mags. I went down that rabbit hole with the gear, like getting as much as I could.
Oh no, Susie.
She said, all I hear is my wind. Well, Bill, you'll be grandfathered in. I won't be able to buy any. I bought a 20. Yeah, it's a conversion kit. Yes. It's a CMMG or CCMG, whatever, CMMG, 22 long rifle conversion. I want one, man. They're like $200. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you will be grandfathered in, but you'll still be able to get them. They might just be expensive as fuck. Yeah, because I've got enough to run my guns, but I could always use more.
Yeah, why did they kick you out?
Yeah.
She said she went to a. Oh, there it is.
Bad decisions. All right, brother. Have a good day. Get ready for school.
When did he come in?
He just now.
Well, bye, bad decisions. Good morning to you, by the way.
Good morning.
Susie said I dipped out.
Yeah, to apologize.
And they kicked her out.
Yep. Have a good one, brother. I'll be on tomorrow too. I'm gonna do one in the morning, so I'm gonna catch up the next couple days, unless something comes off and I have to work tomorrow. If not, I'll be on live chat in the morning. So PSA has something on sale, 150 with 3 mags.
Yeah, there's no talking sense into people anymore.
Dude, I'd love to see how fast it shoots with the auto sear. That thing is like a little freaking buzzsaw, I bet, man. It's the CMMG one, right? Or I think it's CCMG or CMMG. They have one at my local gun store for $200. Comes with a magazine and a bolt carrier group to shoot at 22. And I just didn't have the money when I saw it. And then when I went back with the money, they didn't have it. So I was like, damn. Yeah. Palmetto State Armory has good kit. Yeah, CMMG. That's the one I want. Yeah. It comes with a 25-round mag. The little bolt carrier group shoots 22 long rifle.
Good morning, Brewhouse.
It'd just be a Brewhouse. Good morning. It'd just be a cheaper way to train with an AR-15 because, yep, that's what I want. Yeah, and it was like $200 and it looked good. Everybody said they worked really well. So, yeah, Brewhouse. I ain't seen Brewhouse in a long time, man. I'm glad I can make it on, brothers. Glad you could join us. I was just thinking about you the other day. So, but no, I want to get one of those. Plus, it'd just be good to shoot around here. I could use my AR. But today, I think if it gets nice out, it's supposed to be kind of chilly here today. There's a few companies that make them too. I'd like to see them, other companies too. Robert Ham, what's going on, brother? It has been too long. Great to see you guys today.
Robert's here too. Good morning, Robert.
Dude is Coast Guard. These people have self-harm tendencies when it comes to America. Yes, they do. I haven't heard anything about the mag ban, but I'm going to get on it. I'm sure it's all over YouTube right now. I'm sure a couple of the bigger channels. Yeah, that's the bad thing about 22s. The machines, they shoot a lot dirtier. So you got to clean them up and keep them oiled up. My 22s are like that too. Every time I've had a semi-automatic, if you shoot a couple thousand rounds to it, it gets ganked up quick. It starts misfiring. Now I got 2 single-action 22 revolvers and a lever-action 22 rifle. That's like my cowboy fun. I go out with my little fast-draw rig and shoot like that. I'd like to have a 10-22 is my next one. That's to increase my life insurance policy. The bottom of the shower was covered in avocado oil. I damn near broke my neck. Oh, shit. Damn. She going to step in and fall out and break your neck, brother. Yep, I have to clean that often. Yeah. I keep my shit pretty clean anywhere. Like, he said, ream the chamber. Yep, ream that chamber out a little bit. Make it go faster. One of the days of wrong is right. Yeah, that's sad too, Susie Q. We're in some weird days, guys. I use CCI rounds. They're the cleanest burning rounds. I have some CCI stingers. I have about 250, 300 rounds of them. I got a bunch of the cheap shit. I bought the bricks. Remember, guys, when you could buy the brick of 1,022 rounds for like $8? Not anymore. Has anyone got a Smith & Wesson response to 9mm arrow that converts to the Glock mags? No, but I would love to have one. Especially if it runs Glock mags, because I have some 30-round Glock mags. I had those for my Kel-Tec, and when I sold the Kel-Tec, I kept the 30-round mags. Say, ready, we're about to go with Iran. Trump asked Congress, and Congo wants us to remove Russia, and we get like $8 trillion in mineral. Wow. Yeah, I know we're about to go. I miss those days of cheap. Yes, I do too. You could buy 1,000 rounds for like $8. Bill said I use CCI stingers mostly. I use those if I'm gonna like shoot something, just to practice with. I run the cheap shit, but I keep them. One of my revolvers loaded with the stingers. They're accurate fucking rounds too, and they go off a whole lot more than the cheap rounds. I was having problems with my my Heritage Rough Rider 22 mag, and I went to shoot it 3 times and it malfunctioned. I brought it in, got to checking it. All the fucking screws on the entire gun were loose. I tightened every one back up. Gun functions perfectly now. I got some 22 hollow points. Got a bunch of hollow points for it. They're going back down. Hey, yeah, I'm glad they are, because time to stock up on a bunch of ammo. I guess it's about that time to get some ammo and some mags. He said I had to clean a lot. That's because I shoot so much. I used to shoot all the time, man. Now we done quieted it up a little bit. We having problems with the neighbors, so the less they know, the better off I am. So we still train and still shoot. We just go farther down. I go up in the woods and shoot. So I don't have to deal with the people. So, which it's getting to where I'm about to go do another property patrol because the leaves are coming in and it's starting to change and getting thicker. So it's time to go in and do another video. That's what I say too, Ohio. Fuck them. I'm not the only person down here that shoots. Trust me. They were shooting like a motherfucker the other night. Later, fatty. I'll get on Signal here in a minute, brother, and check out what you sent me. So have a good day, brother. Don't work too hard. We're going to go for 2 hours and then sounds like the chickens will. Yep, they're laying. Yep. Hear them? Huh. He said, I still got one of them boxes from a few years back. Looked at a couple weeks ago, a little corrosion going on in the box. Yeah, 22's corrode bad, man. I got some down here under my feet. And I keep some sealed, and then I have others that I just use and just rotate through that. An oil filter on the muzzle of a 22 will quiet every shot. Yes, it will. Yep, they used to be able to sell the adapters. You could screw on the filter and then put it on a threaded barrel. My Glock's got a threaded barrel. A couple of my guns got threaded barrels.
Perhaps that won't work either. We've already tried.
What?
He said maybe letting them know what you have is not a bad thing. Please through.
Oh yeah, they know I have something down here. Damn, 20-year-old box. How much was it? Does he have the price on it, Bill? Because I'm curious to see how much that thing costs. That's back in the day when 22 was really cheap. That's called strength. Oh, they know I'm packing. Lowe's has that adapter. Oh no shit. Hey,
no, they know I'm packing, and they still don't give a flip.
Well, they will when the time is right. They will. Which it's all right because we're gonna be out of here. Pay cash. Yes, I will. I always do. They can't track the card in. I have to check it out.
Pay cash.
Well, not all the time. Sometimes you can't pay cash. Sometimes you got to be able to like order books and stuff and order shit. But I try to mostly pay cash.
When we buy guns,
yeah, I was curious to see, Bill. How about he said he's got a box of 22-year-old ammo. I wanted to see. It's 20-year-old 22 ammo. He said, so how much is it? He said, let me go look. Yeah, I didn't know that they sold that at Lowe's. That is pretty cool, though. That little adapter. I know I was at a gun show. It's been a year ago. And they were selling the sets, the kits. Like you could buy like the baffles here. Then you go down 2 tables, you can buy the tube. Then you go down a couple more tables, you get the thread adapters that you need for the right-hand threads and all that shit. And you just walk down the aisle and you have enough money. You'd walk out there with a can, noise can. But they were saying for a while they were going to take suppressors off the NFA because of hearing protection, all kinds of shit. But I don't know, man. Then they said no, they weren't going to do that. He's out. But it's stupid. A plastic soda bottle stuffed with fiberglass cylinders will also work. It's cheaper for the budget-minded person. Yeah, a couple shots. Box of 50 Winchesters from Kmart. 79 cents. Damn, man, that's fucking dope. Yeah, I remember you used to be able to go in and buy $75. You could get enough rounds to go out and have fun with for the day. Because I had a 22 when I was growing up. And I'd walk to Kmart from my house, buy a couple boxes of ammo, and walk home, load the rifle, shoot up for a little while. Grandpa let us play with them and shit. And yep, those days are gone. Yep, there was some at the gun show. I went, yep. It's cool the way you can do it. Like you just buy this piece here, you go down a few, you can buy another piece. But I haven't been to a gun show in a year. They just had one in January here, so there should be one coming up pretty rapidly. It's every couple months in North Carolina. They go every 2 or 3 months, and then they'll have one, and then go another 2 or 3 months, and they'll have one. So I like going to the gun shows because they got a bunch of cool shit there. I always go there. I always end up with something.
Oh, have a great day, ACR.
Have a good one, brother. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll hit you up in a little bit. We have them every weekend here. No shit. Yeah, I wish we had them every weekend. They have, and the big one at the fairgrounds, like the North Carolina State Fairgrounds, where they had the fair every year. Gaming Kid.
What's up, gaming?
They have one in, I think it was January like 19th through 21st or some shit. It's always on a weekend. And then
August.
they have another one coming up this spring. I'm gonna take mama. 22 shorts. When I was 8 years old, dominated the woods. Hell yeah. I have my rifle shoots 22 shorts. I used to have a box of 22 shorts. I don't know what happened to them though. And I had some long rifles, or longs, not long rifles, just the regular longs. So we only have them twice a year. Damn, that's crazy. We have, I think, yeah, it's like every couple months. I think it's like 5 times a year maybe. But there, sometimes you get some deals, and you can get some decent stuff up there. But
we got some good stuff.
We have a fuck ton of flea markets too. Yes, I'd love to go to the flea market, man. That is one of my favorite things. He said, "Oh, I'm back. I was washing dishes." I go to the flea. They have a flea market up here every weekend. Yeah, you're in a liberal state. Well, we are too, pretty much. It's weird. We're in a liberal state to a point, but there's a lot of red here too. Our gun laws are just pretty cool. You can open carry, concealed carry with a permit. You can have suppressors. You can have all that shit. So
yeah, we can't smoke weed.
Yeah, we can't legally smoke weed. Yeah, I'm a sucker for flea markets. I love the flea market because you never know what you're going to find. I always find some really good shit there. Like, I have fun going to the flea market. I've usually gone to Idaho. No shit. Yeah, I'd like to go to Idaho just so we can open carry here. Yeah. You can. No shit. A lot of people bitch about open carry. Well, I don't want them to know I have a gun. It is what it is, man. Sometimes I open carry, sometimes I conceal carry. It just depends where I'm going, what kind of mood I'm in, and what I'm carrying. Because sometimes it's just uncomfortable to conceal carry. Brick of 550 rounds of 36 grain federal jacket hollow points paid $14.49.97. They're older than I thought. No shit, dude. $15 for that. That is crazy. Those are the 550 round bricks.
I wouldn't open them.
They're not like that anymore. You know that.
They'll be worse than them.
But they're cracking down. Then troopers will watch the gun shows and stop you once you cross the state line. That's bullshit.
What?
They're openly jealous. That's right, Randall. She said, but they're cracking down. Then troopers will watch the gun shows and then stop you once you cross the state line.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. That's fucking entrapment. That's entrapment is what that is. They know you just like, that's like going to the bar, watching them at the bar. It was me down here. It's like going to the bar, watching people, and then catching them once they leave. They do that around here a lot, especially in Wake Forest.
Yep, exactly. Right.
No, they're not that. Hopefully they'll get back cheap, but I doubt it. At least the gun shows every 2 months. There's large stores buy out gun collections from people that have passed away. The old ammo is available early the first day, and we'll make it straight line to that. Yeah, heck yeah, because you can get some. Yeah, and you can probably get stuff that you can't find a lot of too. Back in the day, people had different calibers than we did too. So some of the older rifles, you can't find them. They hit and miss. Their cell phones fucked up that good deals. Yeah, they damn sure did. Yesterday at that house we were taking, there was a cabinet built in the wall that was like a gun cabinet, and they tore the cabinet all to pieces to get it out. But I took all the insides, got a piece of wood cut, it holds like 11. Give a shit. It holds like 11. And I got 2 big shelves, so I'm gonna build like an old school gun rack. And I wanted to get some like military surplus rifles and put up there. Just the older shit. It ain't not valuable or anything. I keep all my valuable shit in the gun safe. But when we build the cabin, we want to put some like a 50 cal black powder gun and get a couple of the old military rifles. You can get them from the fucking gun show. You can get the old C&R rifles for like $60-$70.
Y'all, when Twin brings stuff home from work, I'm like a little kid.
This was in a shelf like this, so you can set your rifles up on it. But it's old as hell. It's cracked where we took it out. But I'm just gonna make a gun rack out of it, and I have 2 big tall shelves that came with it. So Ohio law is we can buy firearms in any of our surrounding states except Pennsylvania. No shit. North Carolina sucks because I can carry my gun with my concealed permit in like 35 states. But when I moved to Texas, I couldn't buy a gun in Texas with my North Carolina permit and driver's license. They wouldn't let me buy a gun because I was going to buy this fucking AR-15 while I was down there. And the guy was like, "Oh, you're out of town." I'm like, "Yeah, I live here now, but I just haven't changed my ID and stuff over." He said, "Well, you got to do that to buy it here." I was like, "Texas is the most gun-friendly state, but I can't come from another state and buy a rifle?" I said, "That's weird." The Illinois State Police do the same thing with fireworks from Missouri, Indiana. I bet. Open rack like that. Nice. quick access. Yeah, and I'm not going to put anything on it, Bill, that's like, I'll put a shotgun up there. We're going to build it so it's up off the ground where the grandkids can't get to it and shit. And, but it's cool. It was an old gun safe. I wanted the whole thing, but they had built it into the wall and there was no way to get it off without tearing it all to pieces. So I got inside and salvaged out of it what I could, and then we tore the rest up.
That'll be in the hooch.
That'll be in
the kids can't get
yeah, where the kids can't get to and shit. And I'm just going to put some old military surplus rifles. I got stuff like that. I still wish I had my British 303. I had a Lee Enfield British 303 that would have been badass up there.
She's dreaming and she's moving her nose like she's smelling food.
She said, I'm melling something over here. So, but nah, I had one. Ohio is fireworks friendly too. South Carolina is. North Carolina, they don't let us have them.
Yeah,
North Carolina is a fucking joke. We can't have fireworks. Can't smoke weed legally. There's all kinds of shit you can't do. But you carry a gun open carry. You have to pay $200 for a fucking carry permit and renew it every 5 years for $75. But I like going to South Carolina. We go to south of the border. It's right by Myrtle Beach. It's in between North Carolina, right at the border of North Carolina and South Carolina. Right? God, they call it the border. But it's fucking cool, and they have all kinds of cool fireworks. They have the big shit. You go down there and spend $10,000 on it. I
promise you, anybody who lives on the East Coast knows about the border.
Yeah, south of the border. I don't see how they can enforce any of that, considering that the Second Amendment is federal law. Every state in the union is under federal law. That's what I said. It is. West Virginia is great for those things. Yes, we want to get them up there. $300 lifetime permit. Damn, Randall. See, that's crazy. My shit was $200 to get my concealed weapons permit, and then it's $75 every 5 years.
Wait, where does he live?
I'm not sure. We do that here in town. And no fires, but the whole damn town is lit. Yeah, same here. You can buy fireworks here, but they're just the ones that fizz out and a little pops and shit. Nothing shoots up in the air. No good M80s or nothing. But we can go to South Carolina and buy all that shit. We went down there a couple times and spent $500-600. Came back with a bunch of fucking fireworks, blowing shit up. Yeah, you can really get.
Last time I went there though, it wasn't looking good.
Yeah, Washington says fuck federal law. What, down the south of the border?
Yeah.
Why is it run down now?
Yeah.
Yes, but they'll start. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Only need it for other states. That's cool. Yeah, see, once you get the CCW permit here, Longbeard, good morning. Once you get the CCW permit here, you can go to any gun store, tell them, hey, I want that rifle or that handgun. Big Bearded Warrior, what's up, my brother? And you can walk right out. If you have to go to the sheriff's department for a handgun here, you go to the sheriff's department and get a pistol purchase permit. You can get 5 of them at a time, which is what we usually do back when we were doing that. Get 5 of them, and they're good as long as that sheriff is in office. If the sheriff gets voted out or something happens and a new sheriff comes in, you have to go back and redo your permits. You can get 5 of them at a time, and you can, but it's just, it was a hassle. And that's $25 a pop, and, huh? What, you got a computer right there?
We have open carry here. All that shit. What's funny is that crime is going to be.
Yeah, because now people know you're packing. Yeah, we see a lot here. It's not as much as you would think, but every once in a while, you'll be out in public and somebody will be carrying a handgun. And I carry most of the time.
Here lately, I've been seeing a lot.
Yeah, Bill, it's a purchase permit. So you have to go to your sheriff's department, tell them you want to fucking buy a handgun. They'll say, you have to fill out all your information, fingerprint, do background check, all that shit. Then 6 to 10 days, they'll call you and be like, hey, your permit's ready, come pick them up. Then you get there and be like, how many do you want? Well, I want all 5, $25, $5 a piece. So that's North Carolina. Oh, you can use the purchase permit to buy a rifle or a shotgun as well, but if you go to the gun store and be like, hey, I want to buy that rifle, they just do like the background check over the phone. Yep, that's fucking crazy, ain't it? It's Second Amendment, but it's just a way for our governments to make money, man. You know, it's like I walk out of the gun shop the same day here in Wisconsin. Yeah, seeing a lot of people say that. If I go to the gun store, show them my CCW permit, I'll walk out right then. Like, they just fill out the paperwork, take a picture of everything, here's your gun, because I've already been through the background checks. If you don't have that, you go up there, call the gun store, you go to the gun store, say, I want to buy this rifle. They do the NIC, I think is what it's called, like NIC or something. They'll call, like, and you'll wait on the phone, and it could be an hour, it could be 6 hours. Most of the time they call, it's like, yep, he's approved right then. But yeah, that sucks. Yeah, see, yeah, same as here. Like, but yeah, if you don't have a CCW permit, you have to go get a purchase permit to buy a pistol. But no, they didn't. No, not now. Okay, I'm lying to you guys. If I'm not mistaken, about a year ago, they kicked the permits off. Now you just have to go. So I forgot about that. North Carolina did change their law. They did that, but it's only been about a year since they've done it. That's why I forgot. Because Mama Bear still had some permits to be found. And the guy was like, well, if you have your permits, it'll go a lot quicker. He said, we can do it without the permits. Just now it's everybody's wanting to buy stuff because you don't have to have a permit. So the background place that you have to call is like behind. So yeah, see, that's cool, guys. Austin Norris Vintage Auto Parts found this place the other day with the kids. They have a little bit of everything if anyone's restoring an old car. No shit. I wish I could restore an old car. I just don't have the money. Twin don't have the money for that one. I got to fill out a 4473, and I've been in and out in like 10 minutes. That's cool. Like, that actually pissed me off. Who the hell are they to say whether you can buy a gun? Exactly. I don't think anybody should be able to buy a gun. I was watching this movie, The Highwayman, the other day. He literally goes into a fucking gun store and buys a Thompson submachine gun, 20-round stick mags, fucking a BAR fully automatic. And it's like, okay, just buy them. He just gave the money. Here in Wisconsin, you get your concealed carry through the DOJ. You take a class, and you're good to go. If you're a veteran, you don't have to take the classes. That's cool. I went and took a class. It was a 10-hour class. Like 8 hours of it was in the classroom, learning everything, and then 2 hours of it was shooting. We spent in 8 hours, went to the range, got all of our shit, went to the range, shot, came back, took the test, and then he gave us this little thing. You take it to your sheriff. It's like a saying that you certified and you passed the class. And then you take it to the sheriff's department. Then they do a big criminal background, like state and federal background check. They fingerprint you, and then it used to take like 90 days. I think it took 3 months for me to get my concealed weapons permit. I went and filled out all the paperwork, and then like 2 months later, they called me. I was at work, and the woman was like, hey, this is Franklin County Sheriff's Department. You can come pick up your permits. Everything is ready. You just got to sign it, and we'll laminate it right there when you get here. I said, I'm on the way. I already paid for all that shit. I went and got it, and then the same day, I went and bought a gun.
Levi said, we buy weed in stores and eggs on the street. What the fuck is happening?
Exactly. Well, they say the price of eggs are coming down, so I guess my fortune is going to be interrupted because I got a fortune in eggs over here. Yep, you can buy weed in the store, but you can't buy eggs on the street. Sometimes you meet a guy by the snowbank, bring cash, limited selection, but reliable. I like that. At the gun show, I was with a buddy of mine at the gun show last time, and he had bought a 357 mag, Ruger Super Security 6 or some shit. It was a nice gun. Our eggs did go down by $5. Damn. I lost my fortune. Missed out on mine. I give my eggs to people, man. I'll sell them sometimes, give them to some people. Trade shit if I can. Now, 22 dozen for $22 for 5 dozen. Damn. That's still, I got shit, 5 dozen. I'll sell you. I'm about to have some eggs and say, you want to grab the steaks so they can get the room temperature? We'll be getting off a little bit. Damn, I did fuck that up right there with the damn pro bar. I had to take it off the pry bar because that's all we had. But I can fix that. Yep, good old Sears and Roebuck. Yeah, I miss Sears and Roebuck. I remember the catalog that you could get. J.C. Higgins. I had a catalog from Sears from like the 1900s. It was wild looking at prices of things. $6 for a super for a pistol. You could get a Colt Peacemaker for like $6. That'd be crazy. Hey, Twin Mama, I told Miss Brewhouse about your eggs, and she was like, "Yeah, we can stop for fresh eggs. Let's go. I'll bring you a ton of them, brother. I'll give you a ton of them. We haven't got them in a couple days because we're kind of letting them see if they will sit. We want to have some baby chickens. See if we can.
Dang, I got like 60 eggs.
Yeah, there's like 60, 70 eggs out there. I also have a memory board 22 rifle. Actually, top. Yeah, those. I have some Western. It's a bolt action 22. I don't shoot it, and it's a bolt action 12 gauge with all the chokes on the barrel, magazine fed. It was from Western. They said it was an auto parts store that used to sell. Rico, what's my favorite color? Camouflage, man. OD green is my favorite color. Ranger green, that's my favorite. I got a Robin Williams, no shit. But the ones we have, they said they were from Western Auto, not Western Auto, maybe. But it says Western on the gun, and the 22 and the 12 gauge shotgun kind of look the same stock and shit. They're just real old. I don't shoot them. They were gifted to me. Pat, need to take the eggs up to the flea market and walk around and sell them. There's a place we're going to take up. We're going to try it tomorrow. There's a little flea market up here in the town next to us, just on the corner. People sell stuff like raw milk, fresh eggs, stuff like that. We're gonna go up there. Got a 12 gauge. I love my 12 gauges now. We all need to pony up in a few bucks between to get a freeze drying eggs. Dude, that would be awesome. We're trying to get a freeze dryer. I want to do candy, eggs, food. That'd be even. Didn't Sears sell cabins you could buy through their catalog? Yeah, that would come. You come in and you just assemble them when they got to your house. Big log cabins and shit. Yep. What happened to Sears? They used to have Sears in the mall. I guess I don't even know if Sears. They went bankrupt. Somebody bought them out. Don't shoot your eye out. I mean, I probably could. As soon as I didn't know about shipping them. I could probably put them in something, say fragile, wrap them in like some kind of bubble wrap or something and send them.
No, that stuff you've got for your helmet.
Huh?
We need stuff like that. That thick.
Oh no, not for my helmet, for my night vision. Yeah, that would work. China bought Sears. Of course it did. Savage 24 rifle on top shelf. Hey, Randall, ACR is looking for one. He wants a 22 on the top and a 410 on the bottom. My buddy has a Stevens. That's a 22 410. Check out my YouTube channel. I will. We definitely will, Pat, because I want to see. Back during World War I, Westinghouse built rifles to send overseas. Yes. Yeah, you freeze dry. Yeah, if I freeze dry them, that will ship. Yeah, that's why I told him too, man. A friend of mine brought us a raggedy one up here one day. It was, I don't know where he got this gun from. It was a 22 single shot and a 20 gauge single shot. But the stock was all falling apart. The gun was rusty. Screws. He shot it one time and like a screw fell out of it. Like,
hey, good morning, Seven Stone.
Seven Stone, good morning. Hey, it's okay, man. Just thank you for joining. Yeah, ACR was asking me, do you know anybody who might have one? I was like, dude, I'd like to have one. I'd like to have the single shot. They make single shot rifle shotgun combos. You can get like a 223 on the top and a 12 gauge at the bottom, or a 30-06 on the top and a 12 gauge on the bottom. That would be pretty dope, especially deer hunting. If you missed the fucking first shot, you got the shotgun to back up with. Only have one 222 on top and 20 gauge on the bottom. Yeah, the first bolt action rifle I ever shot was a 222 Remington. They're over there.
Trying to get into that box.
Well, we need my box.
That big box.
Well, we need to get that out of here
today.
Yeah. Well,
I can't right
now. I know.
Now.
Well, can you make it move something over there to where it because I don't want to get in there and that's where they're making their new nest. I bet. You need to tell me that kind of stuff.
I didn't know until just now.
Yeah, so the 222 Remington my uncle had, I shot it when I was young. He probably in the box making a fucking nest is what they're doing.
Back here,
it was a flat shooting rifle. I don't never know what happened to it. I'd like to have a 222. But yeah, I've seen my buddy, he had a Stevens. My buddy had a Stevens that was 22 on top, 20 gauge on the bottom. And he used it for coon hunting and squirrel hunting. Because, you could shoot. And then if you had to shoot up in there with a shotgun, it was good. 221 Remington Fireball. I've never heard of that one. But I bet that's a stroking motherfucker. You can get the stank started. Well, we're at 2 hours. Might go for like a couple more minutes. Huh? Oh. I have a Remington 722 and 222 getting a new barrel in the shop. 3,300 feet per second with 43 grains. Damn, that thing is smoking. It's like a varmint gun, right? Porter Adventures. Later, guys, going to go on a hike with the dogs. Appreciate it and really enjoyed the conversation. You said you'd be on again in the morning. Yes, sir. I'll be on 7 a.m. Eastern time. I usually get on at 7. If I'm not right on at 7, this morning I was 30 minutes late because I was over there with Jay from the Prepared Citizens. But yeah, I'll be on at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, Porter, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for coming. And we enjoyed the conversation as well. Thank y'all for coming in.
Have fun on that hike.
You can get them at Costco for $1,000. Watch it, Sassy. Watch out, baby. Hi, Mama. You're on the live chat, girl. What is it, Mama? You want to sit down? I can't. She's trying to get down, or is she trying to sit down? Come on, big girl. You want to get down?
No, I want that now.
She said, I want that mousers. I got to go get mouse traps again. We got mice in this motherfucker again. Top sees just home and rolling. Hell yeah, Top. What time is it there, brother? Like 1, 2 o'clock? I'm going to have to get another package. I'm getting low on my packets. So, but we'll get some more. Yeah, I'd like to have those I can't remember the name of who makes it, the rifle. You can take the barrels out and swap calibers. It's like a multi-caliber rifle. You can go like 300 Win Mag, 30-06 is pretty good.
See, it's not
I'm at
just
war with
us.
some mice here too. Yeah, man, these bastards are fucking killing us here, dude. We get them down and then they come back. We get them down and they come back. Like we were just sitting here and we heard them scratching on something over there, and so every couple of days we have to move everything, make sure they're not building nests and something. It's just crazy, man. And they're looking for food, but now it's springtime. They need to take their asses on. They can be outside getting food.
Well, because they know they're about to be food.
Yeah. Speaking of rolling, I got picked up for Amazon random drug test. No shit, bro. That sucks. When did you have to do it? He said, joke, get a cat. My dog, my Sassy's my cat dog. If she could catch him, she would. But see, the thing is, we have cats that are fucking loose all around us. And we still have mice. Like, there was cats underneath my camper all the time. And I think they're waiting for the mice to come in or out. But, exactly, Top. But the thing is, a lot of people and employers here, they give pop random drug tests. It doesn't matter what you do at home. They're just trying to say, well, if you're doing it at home, it'll fuck with you at work. And it's not, man. I don't smoke. Well, I do. I smoke at work because my job is just like that. I can burn down all day. Yeah, did you pass it? Susie Q said, I have a Steffi. I got a Sassy. Yeah, they're pretty dogs. They look almost like pit bulls. It was in the mouth a lot. So they just do that shit and it tells you everything. That's crazy, man. That sucks, man.
Cassie, it's not over there, baby.
She said, I'm looking. She said, I'm going to find it. We threw our 2 house cats outside permanent. Yeah, our neighbors have cats. In the trailer park up there, there's hundreds of cats, it seems like, running around here. My job is in the cannabis industry. Fun job. Yes, you have a great job then. I got some cannabis. I started some Skunk Hero that was sent to me by one of my good friends off of here. And I put all the seeds in, and every fucking one of them popped. So now today, Mama Bear and I are going to go, we're going to bring in the pot and soil and stuff, and we're going to get them all fucking good. Jay Nasty, wake and bake, 420 all day. That's right. Yeah, I passed it, but it was a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm sure it was, brother. Like, I'm sure it was. Hatfield McCoy, what's going on, man?
Hey,
good morning.
Hatfield, good morning.
Hey, man, welcome back, brothers. I know it's been a while. I need some good flour, man. And I got a couple people that send it, man, and send me pens and edibles, and they really looked out for us, brother. Like, yeah, I don't know, Top. Yeah, like, I'm not sure, dude. I don't know I guess Levi is in a legal state. Do the employers still do drug testing there? That's a good question. Hey, I went one day. What? For the weed, I mean. What? No, I'm in a camper, brother. I had a tent, but I'm in a camper now. This is I got the camper on the homestead, Bill. A tent for growing. No, I don't have a tent for growing, if that's what you're asking. They still do, but for other drugs, though. Yeah, so we just found out Alabama spent 1, 2, 3. It made flour a Class C felony. Wow. But then you can go to another state and it's legal. You know what I mean? We just fought off. That's great. They just fought it off. Man, yeah. Fucking fight that shit.
Come on, man.
How one thing can put you in prison in one state can... Come on, Sassy. Come on. Come on.
Go.
You coming up, baby? She said,
I'm trying.
She said, I got my big old prego booty. Top, only if you're truck or bud drivers, the test in Massachusetts. Bus driver. Man, I lost a couple of guys I served with. One checked out early, another passed from cancer. Had to take some time away. Hey, man, I apologize, man.
Oh,
condolences,
so
brother.
sorry.
You take all the time you need, brother. It's not legal here, but it is in Illinois, which is up the street for me. Some jobs don't care. Some have zero tolerance policy. Cops here in the part of Wisconsin. Okay, that's cool. I overgrow the government. That's right. I went to a job one day. The guy hired me. Canada's all legal. Yeah, it's kind of wild. And went to the job, was working. guy come up. He was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot to talk to you about something, man." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "Can you pass a drug test?" I was like, "Truthfully, no." He was like, "Well, what do you do?" I said, "I smoke weed." He was like, "Yeah, that's the kind of drug test I'm talking about. Do you know how to roll a joint?" And he gave me a bag of weed and a pack of papers. And I was like, "Yeah, I can pass this test." I was like, "You scared me there, bro. I thought I was going to." He's like, "No." I ended up working him for everything but guns. Yeah, yes. Everything. Canada. He said everything's legal in Canada. And Big Beard Ward said, "Yeah, everything but guns."
Sorry.
To Canada we go. Yeah, you just can't have guns. Yeah, it's a multiple choice test. I was like, he said, "Well, what do you do?" I was like, "I just smoke a little bit of bud." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm asking. Can you roll one?" Fuck yeah. I was like, He's like, "That's a drug test, man. I ain't gonna hire you if you can't roll a joint." I was like, "Shit, I can roll it one-handed." Here you go. I'm still painting. I worked for him for a long time. He's a cool dude. He died from cancer though. He smoked like 3 packs of Winston Red 100s a day. Like he would put one out with light one with another one, you know what I mean? So I was kind of like, damn, bro, this isn't good. And then spraying and doing all that shit all of his life with no respirator, that shit ain't gonna last. So he said, yeah, overtime. Yeah. I got overtime with him because he was a smoker, dude. That motherfucker. Yeah, I think he just liked smoke in his lungs, be it cigarette, a joint, anything. It's just like, bro, he's just had to have the smoke. Yeah, hard drugs here have lowered the crime standards. Yes, it has. Dude, there's hard drugs everywhere. Fucking, we've been, yeah, it's fucking crazy the amount of drugs that come through. And it's like, yeah, they want to make guns and all this shit illegal, but yeah, the war on crime, war on drugs worked real well, didn't it? So I've been keeping an eye on the neighborhoods and shit, man. It's just getting bad. I heard that the local drug dealer was moving away, that the place where she lives, they kicked her out. So hopefully it'll slow the crime roll here. Like I said, I told y'all before, we were sitting out here talking up in the front yard and a fucking crackhead came out the woods. And I was like, where the fuck did she disappear from? Well, my son and my nephews and them, man, they'll talk shit. They were talking shit like, damn, crackhead, where the hell did you come from? That woman was like, you could tell she was geek, like eyes big as 50-cent pieces. I was like, how the hell did you walk through those woods and not get bit by one of my dogs? And I was like, damn, she just popped out of the woods. Well, that shit was funny. Everything illegal in UK, it makes it more fun. Yeah, I am sorry to hear the stuff about your brothers, Hatfields. That is, he said, if that stuff would kill me, give me 2. Yeah, like Rick was bad about that shit, but it was bad. Brain dead. Self-harm, idiots running. Yeah. Washington, I had met a guy from Washington, and he was like, you need to come to Washington, bro. Washington's great. And I'm like, no. The weather, for one thing, I couldn't deal with. It just seems like it's always raining and depressing there, dude. Like, I couldn't deal with that. That shit would, no, too much. So, I'm getting fucking hungry. You bring the steaks in? Yep.
Right.
Oh, damn. Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, we're sitting there. I had to adjust my eyes. Yeah, hopefully the things will get better, but it seems like it's going to get worse before it gets better for everybody, guys. Like, I don't know what all is going on with the magazine ban. I'm about to check that out. I got a fucking splinter I got to get out of my finger. I think it's a splinter. It hurts like hell. Do the magazine ban thing. I'm going to do some stuff on that today. That's on the west side of the state, twin, not where we're at. Hey, that's what got me, because I was like, you talking about that's like deserts and stuff, and I was like, man, but the one time that I did think about Seattle, it was really rainy and nasty all the time. So you guys live on a pretty part of the state then. I still want to come out there and try it. He said it used to be until politics winning aren't so bad.
Hey, one of my patients moved out there, remember?
Yeah. We all have trains. Yeah, I'd love to see it out there. Arrows. Deli, good to see you. In a minute, hope all is well. Hey, DB Cooper, all is well, brother. I've been working, man. I still do my live chats, but this week was a little slow, but I'm going to make up for it today and this weekend. Oh, bro, I know, man. Look, dude. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I was at 520 subscribers. I don't know where I'm at now. I think I lost one, but I might gain some. I notice if I do my lives, I'll get a bunch of subscribers, but then if I take a little bit of like 3-4 days off, my subscriber content starts going down. Then you jump on another live, it'll go back up. So
thank you for still supporting.
But yeah, thank you for supporting us, brother. Hey man, if you need anything, man, you're more than welcome to email us, get in touch with some on Discord. If you're on Discord, you can get on there. I mean, if you just want to talk off, man. I'm currently at, oh, okay. So I did. See, I dropped to, so this morning when I got on, I had 519. So I got 2 more subs. That's pretty cool. Oh, I got this damn splinter hurts. I got a carrying plywood just saying, look at that. It's deep too. It's a big motherfucker. I'll get out with this razor knife right here. I just couldn't find it earlier. Just cut it, pull it out. Or my body will push it out eventually. That's the bad thing about messing with that 3/4 inch plywood, man. Having to carry it in, it's fucking splinters all in it. And my little tender painter hands can't take it. I'm used to holding the fucking paintbrush, not 50-pound piece of plywood I carried in 27 pieces of plywood, and man, that was a job. We cut them outside, bring them in, lay them in, nail them down. We were still off, what, 2 o'clock? No, Philip went and he ain't working. He don't get paid at that job. He's doing it for his landlord, so he gets money other ways with him. Yeah, it's heavy and awkward, and it's fucking full of splinters, man. It just hurts. I got a big-ass splinter right there that I got to get. I guess it's a splinter. It looks like it. It didn't feel good. But, yeah, it was. I'm glad that's done. Now we got to go and do a bunch of sheetrock, and it's just a remodel. We tore the cabinets out. We did finish the floors. So we went in. We tore like 3 layers of plywood and flooring off. Took it all the way down to the floor joists. Ripped all the floor joists out. On the outside band, we had to replace a couple, just patch them in. And then we ran all new floor joists. We put in 38 2x8 by 16. We put 38 of them in and 30-some pieces or 20-some pieces of plywood on top. But yeah, we did it in about 4 days. We did all three rooms of floors. It wasn't that bad. It was just a lot of black mold, and it was horrible. It stunk. It was damp. It was just dusty and crusty, and the mold and insulation. I came home and yeah, y'all saw the mess. I did a little short of it, but I have some pictures I'll put on Discord of the finished stuff. But man, it was just mold and shit. It just gets to you. I came home with a headache and fucking didn't feel good. Didn't want to, clogged up, couldn't breathe. Like, it's just part of the job. But and you want to wear a mask or something, but it's like it's hard to fucking work in that shit. So, but yeah, I'll get on there. So put on some stuff on Discord so I can show you all the finished product and shit. I have one, but I didn't have it that day.
Hey, Bill, have a great day.
Yeah, have a good one, Bill. I think we're going to wrap it up here too, guys, because I'm getting hungry and I got some things I have to go. Yeah, black mold will kill you. I know it will. I know it can. I've watched what happens to a woman. We had windows open and doors open and shit. It wasn't like we were confined in there, but I would usually wear these, like just a fucking face guard. I know it's not much, but it's better than what it was. And I was usually wearing an M95 mask, but the boss man didn't have any. So yeah, I think we're going to jump off. Everybody's going to roll out.
Sleep good.
Hey, I will be on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. That way we're gonna make up for these days that I missed out. And Sunday I'm gonna do a live chat too. So I love you guys. Y'all stay safe out here. Always forward.
Feel better.
Yeah, everybody feel better. I'll talk to you, Big Bearded Warrior. I'll be on all the other social medias with everybody. So I love you guys. We'll see y'all later. Always forward.
Always forward. Love y'all.